Yeah, it smells like soap.
Here,
It's
Apollo.
It's gotta be. You work there. So is this aphrodisiac or Cabernet?
Soap.
Soap.
It's aphrodisiac.
Okay, I was right. Okay, I was
So
right on the first one.
aphrodisiac
Okay.
is soap.
Okay.
Got
okay.
you.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I guess it is sexy to smell clean.
Yeah, right.
No. Hygiene.
We love a hygienic.
Hydrangea, I'm Waylon.
Welcome, people to the stream that are not here yet, and also the YouTube viewers that are viewing it afterwards, aka my brother.
So much has happened in the last few sessions. It's just like I don't even know really what to say. I'm just sitting here.
It's getting real.
Oh, Dan, I've been cooking for years. Oh no, I've been cooking for this.
Yeah, you had to get your revenge after the whole ghost thing, huh?
You know, I've been writing so much shit up. You are not ready. You are not ready.
You're like, fuck you and your phantasmal killer.
Well, here's the thing, and honestly, I thought you killed her sooner than expected, because you were like, oh, you get the roll to like try to survive, and I'm like, oh, I do, and I was in here like, okay, maybe my scary ghost can do something. Fail. Just kill me already. Just kill me already.
End this. You got like close. You got like a 14 at one point. My DC's a 16.
Okay. Cool, guys.
4d10 per fail.
There's another scary monster, and then they bullied the scary monster that was supposed to chase them throughout the whole dungeon.
Oh, buddy.
Mr. X, Nemesis style. Woo!
That ghost was supposed to chase us the whole time?
It was supposed to be a present threat mini-boss. You dealt with it efficiently. And by efficiently, I mean in literally one hit once it got pinned down.
Where the beers at?
You did over 150 in one hit.
I don't remember this.
Uh-huh.
I said, where are the beers at?
In the fridge.
Yes, the fridge. We have some of the ones you brought left, and then some of the teas too.
Ooh.
And then I have shot glasses too for shots.
Why don't I go ahead?
Would you like a beer, Dunzo?
I would like a beer. Get daddy a beer.
I was gonna make you get up for it, but I saw how comfy Buddy looked on you and how comfy you looked with Buddy. This dog saved you. He got you a beer.
I can't move. I got nails.
We should go get a beer.
You're right.
Yeah. Before we start.
Cigarette session.
Well, I'm glad you're getting it in before.
I want a full stomach, so I'm like, yeah, I could go for a smoke.
No, I'll just tell him to quit it after that.
Okay.
Split it with someone.
I guess I'm all alone.
Okay. Well, we're
All
not-
by myself.
You can come out.
Sharing the stream. Oh, Jesus. Hey.
Buddy, leave her alone.
Jeez, I almost died.
Buddy, Jack. Buddy, come.
I'm gonna make sure to send this to... Here we go. Oh, goodness. Welcome in. Lurkers and all of the like. Oh, Dan left his vape. It's still great. Oh no, there's no one. No, there's someone. Oh, my heart aches. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking, chat? How do we think this session's gonna go? Any guesses? If you're a viewer, give a guess in the description below. Hey, Callista. I didn't think you would join. Welcome to the DnD session. Line. Hello, line? 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 Really? Line? Tarot card. I don't feel like smoking a cancer stick, so you're stuck with me, unfortunately. Hi, France or English? English! This is gonna be an English D&D stream. Is it not, DM?
What?
The two people not smoking a cancer stick. Don't eat me alive.
Oh my god. Goodness gracious. She wants
As
to
you
see
come at me for like a great white on Shark Week.
She wants to see you, man. She missed you.
Oh,
She missed you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Big baby. Oh my goodness. She's trying to kiss you. If you give her a chance, she's gonna go for it. Yeah, I see that look in her eyes. Oh, you getting babied, huh, Nana? Oh, she's flipping out.
Yeah, she's like, you're not giving me any opportunities here.
She's trying to go gremlin mode. That's what we call it. See, she's a lot first, but you let her calm down, and she all of a sudden becomes baby.
Oh, okay. You're ready for Dan. That's what it is. You want to say hi to Dan, too. My language is English and French. That's fun. French is fun. I tried to take a French class, but then they took me out and put me back into Spanish class, which I was like, God damn it, dude.
We should set the vibe, Professor.
Yes. Oh, you know what you should really put on? Secret Tunnel.
Secret tunnel. If that was the vibe. Oh, if that was the vibe I was going for tonight.
We are in a secret tunnel.
There's this new game that just came out I really want to get called Crimson Desert. I'm sure you've heard of it at this point.
Nope. Yeah. My internet hasn't been that good, so I have not been keeping my hopes up. My game I've given it the confidence to run ZZZ, which would have broke my heart if I couldn't even play ZZZ. Because, like, the only thing it needs internet for is to make sure you're not cheating. That's it.
See? That's good. You good with it?
I thought I was going to have to be restricted to offline games.
You might be able to play this. It's got an online aspect, but it's a lot lighter. It's a massive open world game. Like, giant open world. So it didn't focus a lot on story. What it focused on was combat, RPG, like customization, and, you know, like big trees, big different, like, loot customization, like attire. And then it, focused on like the environment.
Show me a trailer.
It focused on the environmentals. Okay.
Show me a trailer.
Well, I'm trying to pull up music.
I know, but I'm trying to see if it's what I'm looking for. I've been really wanting to delve myself in
People are comparing it to Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild mixed with some sort of RPG. But the story isn't really that there. It's there, but the real...
I can ignore it if I wanted to.
It's not the focus at all. You're encouraged to ignore it. They want you to explore this big world, fight big scary RPG monsters, level up, get cool loot and gear and stuff. And their focus was like on landmarks and different cool stuff around. So there might not be much story for the big, I don't know, robot pterodactyl in the sky, but it's there.
And you can fight it.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and like landmarks and temples and dungeons. It's cool. The vibe's cool from what I've seen, and I really want to buy it this paycheck. me see trailer. Before you buy would be nice, but that's 18 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, it's PlayStation. Is it a PlayStation exclusive?
No, I have it on it's on Xbox and PC too.
Okay, cool. I was about to be like, oh, I have to wait months.
So it's all about that open world
The land
exploration.
of Hyrule, a wild and unforgiving world, where towering mountains rise above endless plains, where ancient forests hide secrets long forgotten, and where every road leads to a new story waiting to unfold. Welcome to Crimson Desert. Here, kingdoms rise and fall beneath the weight of war. Cities thrive with life, ambition, and danger, and beyond their walls. The untamed world stretches farther than the eye can see. Travel across vast lands shaped by time and conflict. From quiet villages and bustling towns to battlefields where armies clash beneath dark skies, ride across open plains. Climb the highest cliffs.
I know, right?
Explore hidden ruins.
It kind of just came out of nowhere for me, and I'm like,
few have ever seen.
I've been seeing so much on it.
Oh, that's sick.
It is alive.
This is giving me, like,
Look at that shit.
it's giving me like Valheim vibes, but better. And there's a lot more going on.
Like, there is story and side quests, but most of it's more like filter stuff.
I wonder-
They want you to explore and fight. That's like the big game, you know? Customize your character, explore, loot, fight. See, I'm okay with that. Not as big of a story guy in a lot of games. I like it when it's there, but I like to do this kind of stuff. This looks really fun to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, with ZZZ there's a ton of story, and I skip past all the story just to get to the combat. And then if I want to listen to the story, I
Look at that flow.
yeah.
It looks so energetic.
I wonder if can you build your own settlements and stuff?
I don't know. You might be able to.
Travelers, merchants, warriors, and those
Okay,
with nothing
you can
left to
engage
lose.
with an economic
Each
system.
with their own stories, their own paths, their own reasons.
I wonder
to
what the
remember you.
NPC system they're using.
Take on work from strangers along the road, or find yourself pulled into conflicts you never expected. Help, betray, or walk away. Fight for survival.
Oh, man, because you played the Shadows of Mordor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so sad that the Nexus system is trapped. In
Yeah,
that
Nemesis.
game.
Yeah, it's devastating.
Dude, just imagine like games like this with it.
I know.
Face the
Oh.
consequences of your actions.
But this, I mean, just
Yeah.
everything I see of this, the graphics, the art direction, this makes me just want to go, like, what's over on that rock over there?
Yeah.
What's off in that forest? What's peeping up way above that forest in the distance, right? Like, this makes me want to go explore. What's that tower over there?
Dude, I can imagine just making a YouTube video of like, I'm going to just straight travel a distance and engage with populations, but I'm going to be a wandering traveler for this video. Customized characters. Nice.
Oh, you can pet the dog.
Petting animals is always good. We always like petting animals.
Okay, we got climbing. Okay.
But is there a stamina thing though, whenever you're climbing?
I didn't see one.
Yeah, I didn't see one either.
This looks good though, right? Like,
Yeah.
I
I
can't
mean-
believe you hadn't heard of it yet. Everyone's been talking about it.
No, I've not been getting my hopes up for any games.
That's a game I would get your hopes up for. Like I said, like there is story, but people say it's very lackluster, mundane. It's really just there to keep the gameplay going. But that's what you want from this is, you know, I don't, look, for that, I don't care about, oh, you want me to go save a princess? Okay, cool. I'll go save a princess. Anyway, I'm going to go check out that mountain over there.
People like playing in sandboxes. Like, if they can
Yeah.
run into shit and fuck shit up, or be a hero, or do whatever the fuck they want to. Like Sims, people find Sims fun to play.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it depends on what the game's focus is,
Yeah.
right? And some games don't focus on story at all, and that's okay because they don't need to be. Some games are so good with the gameplay and like level design and exploration, and all the other elements are like a puzzle solve,
Like Killing
or
Floor 2.
survival. Yeah, it doesn't need a story because the gameplay loop is so refreshing. It just makes
Yeah.
you want to keep jumping back in.
They're like, you know what? You like Call of Duty Zombies? We're gonna make you a zombies, but it's not gonna be like Call of Duty Zombies.
Well,
But you're gonna have
there,
characters that-
puppies.
Have y'all heard of Crimson Desert? I was just showing him about it.
Yeah.
Black Desert?
Crimson Desert.
It's the new one that's coming out. It's the.
It's out.
Yes, maybe.
It's out.
Why are you
And
buzzing here?
it looks really good.
I mean,
I'm waiting for
Black Desert Online was a money
Huh?
grab, so I
I'm waiting
assume
for it
the
to
new
get
one
a
is
few
too.
What are you buzzing here
There's
for?
it's
I'm
a
probably
great
gonna buy it next check.
It's a
No!
great game, but there's a few like things that really
Oh,
hold
you
me
gotta put
back.
her up.
But everybody's giving the same feedback, so I'm sure they're gonna listen.
Right now, Buddy's the only one messing with her.
No, she jumped on Dan just now.
It's okay. She's just a puppy.
Come here, baby. Buddy, you see that? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She really isn't. It's Buddy starting stuff.
I gotta get my shoes and stuff.
Dude. It might be easier for me to just move this.
Nicole,
Nicole.
I have a package. I'm sorry.
Lily, Blake, Nat all just got fired. Because they all just got fired. Bree is, you know.
Why did they get fired?
Dude, that's a long story.
Hey.
That is. I
They
don't
don't
think we have
see
time
it.
for that right now since we're about to do D&D. But that's like, it's so
They don't see
weird.
it.
It was not deserved. For one of them, it was deserved. For the other ones, it was definitely not. But it was. It went like a.
Oh, get off of him.
And don't worry.
But then now because they got fired, Trey no call no show today. Adriana no call no show.
Hey!
Breeze
Okay,
down.
hey.
And not the drink off.
Come on.
So we're about to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're about to lose like 8 people, 9 maybe.
You're
In
the
our
one that
Starbucks
starts
team.
it.
It's about to be tough.
Alright. So, gentlemen.
And
Backstories.
ladies.
Backstories.
Or recaps.
Where is the lighter?
I think I'll go first. The previous session before the last one, I kind of blew up a third of the palace. In the last session, they decided they wanted to attempt to interrogate me, and I was supposed to wait 30 minutes for the king to come. It was gone in 5 solid. I murdered one guard on my way out, juked out another set of guards, blew up the elevator so they couldn't follow me back up or go back down to the prison to actually investigate, unless they used the teleporters. Scared a ghost to death
Got
in
to the
haunted
haunted
part of the
wing.
castle.
Infinite hallway, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I basically went into like the Infinity Castle, except Muzin died when I saw him for the first time. And then I jumped out of a window and took it with me.
Nice.
So now I got a giant silver window. I had one Thopter up there at the top that I disguised before the interrogation that was like screaming, "He's up here, he's up here." You know, to draw them away from me up top into the explosion. And then I have a Thopter going to find you guys. And I am currently in the process of jumping out of a window. That's where we ended the
I like
session.
the thought that you're just kind of like standing on it as it falls. You're just like looking out.
I'm the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
You know, just nah, 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 nah. And now it's time for your guys' recap. Because that's everything I did.
It was mainly one big thing for y'all, but y'all spent a lot of time on it. Y'all spent over an hour in this little spot. Little is a small word for this, but this spot.
Go ahead. Scion.
So, from Ziggy's perspective, we enter this room that's full of traps. And you know, I asked the cat to hand me one of the psionic blades, and he says he can't. He just can't do it. He's too tired.
I've been throwing a lot of psionic blades, and I'm running low on die for it.
So, I teleport me and Gabo to the other side of the dimension door of the room. And we're waiting for the door open. And he then... Did you throw the psionic die then? No, you did it at the doorway, that's right. So he goes and jumps through all these traps and contraptions and
I read a thought report.
Oh, you wrote. I mean, you still set off traps and stuff and had the corpses walking.
I didn't
towards
set
us.
off any traps. I dodged all the traps. It was just the doors open as like things pass by it.
So why did the corpses get stirred?
That's just like that just happens regardless of the traps. If you walk by it, you go by it. But I dodged all the traps successfully on his board.
But the door opens up enough, and Gabo goes through, and then it's opening up a little bit more, and then the guy that said he was too tired to throw a psionic die throws a knife. Throws a psionic knife through the door to get through, and they leave me behind. I'm there waiting on the door because I used basically one of my remaining slots for that spell slot to use Dimension Door to get me and Gabo across. So I was like, you know what? There's corpses coming at me. This door is opening slowly. Why don't I just play with the corpses? No. So I gave one the command to devour the other, and they started apparently sucking face.
Yeah. I don't. If y'all have seen Baki up to the Jack and Pickle fight where they have the bite off.
Yeah.
Kind of think about that, but
Okay.
zombies, much bigger jaws, and like the teeth just scraping in. Lots more blood flying, flesh being devoured.
I don't know. You said they were sort of morphing around each other. I was starting to think of like Oliver.
Well, yeah, like their bodies
two
were like
Oliver-
hugging on. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, two Olivers.
Like that
kinda
for like
did
when
the
they were like
balls.
clutching each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of like the face parts, think really extreme like that. Yeah. Very scary.
And then I restrained one for experiments. And then another two started walking towards me, so I commanded the other one to devour the other one again, but this time, this one just straight up devoured the other one's head. So I was like, oh, interesting. And I shot the thing in the brains and it didn't kill it, so I was like, okay, obviously, maybe decapitation is the way to go. But the door opened up enough, and so I went through. And whenever I got through, Gabo and Regolith were hovered over a treasure chest, and I asked, what they got, and he told me what they got, for the most part. And I was like, you know what? Ziggy need a rest. And so I opened up my lovely mansion with my attendants, and I invited everyone in for a rest.
You know my baby? Yes. Thank you, sir.
You probably need that, right?
Yes.
Everyone should also probably take a pencil. Let me grab mine, and then I'll pass this around.
Grazie, sir. Oh, as a whole.
There are sharpeners in there too.
Oh,
If you need one.
It led me to discover the mystery.
I
of
promise I
forgiveness.
have not given you unsharpened pencils, Dan, without a means.
But you
to
did
use
give
them.
us an unsharpened pencil.
I did not let me finish my sentence. I did not. I promise I did not.
I did let
give
you finish your sentence.
I promise I did not
I
give
let you
you.
finish your sentence every time you start a sentence.
I did not.
You what?
I did not put any unsharpened pencils in there without a sharpener to sharpen them. That is the full statement.
What's a sharpener?
Define sharpener.
I think maybe it sharps things.
What type of things?
What's a sharp? Define sharp.
Yeah, what how does it sharp a thing?
Point. very pointy.
Pointy?
Or
I thought you said it sharpens a thing. Why does it make it pointy?
I don't think sharpening necessarily means pointy, does it?
Yeah.
That's a razor.
does it mean pointy?
I don't
I think
so.
I would
I
define
don't
it
think
as
a knife is pointy, but I think it's sharp.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's something with a cutting edge.
So
What is cutting?
I'm bored of this
What
conversation.
is it?
So I'm moving on to the recap.
Fucking Socrates.
Behold a man.
We
Yeah,
have
that's
entered
Aristotle.
a big doorway that we unlocked through getting a key through answering or doing like a kind of a game with a little ghost who gave us a key to unlock a chest, and in this chest there was a key. So we used that key to open the big door, entered a big hallway where there was giant coffins lining each side of the hallway, all the way down. There was also, from what I noticed, traps everywhere. Literally everywhere. Along the walls, along the floor, tripwires, everything you could think of, there was traps. And so, looking at them, they were talking about how you could dimension door across and bring Gobo with. And then he asked me to teleport as well. But I was pretty confident in my abilities to dodge the said traps. So I was like, nah, I'll just, ride this board that I got from Mr. Dan to Dan.
Don to don.
Don to Don. And decided riding my board across. They teleported to the other side. I started riding my board across, dodging all the traps. I did not hit a single one, even though, I was riding through super fast. But as I started passing the coffins, they started dropping one by one. And then these creatures started coming out of, most of them, not all of them, there were about 30 in total. But the creatures that we saw from the other rooms that were slowly walking over towards us. I see this and start to go a little bit faster, and we get to the other side where they're waiting, and the door we notice is opening really slowly. Really slowly. After a couple of seconds, it was only an inch. And we started chilling by the door, looking at all these things, and I can see them pretty much, through all the cloud and smoke that was pushed up by the doors of the coffin that fell. And he can also see them, but Gobo, he can't see anything, so Gobo's freaking out, man. Gobo's gone
always
through
freaking
it.
out.
Because, oh my
Always
gosh,
freaking out.
Gobo's been going through a lot, and he got kidnapped. Well, not
Tortured.
kidnapped,
He
got
doesn't have
tortured.
Alexander to slap some sense into him
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, so he's panicking
Goblin
a little
might
bit.
be one of the safest goblins right now, but he's acting like he's a knob.
And he's kind of asking us, hey, what's going on? And we're talking about how I only see that there's, 30 of these guys, but they're kind of just, I don't notice any of them moving towards us. He notices 4 of them moving towards us. And he explains to us, that these 4 are slowly moving towards us. We're like, okay, so we need to get behind this door. But I started talking to Gobo, and because he's freaking out, I'm like, Gobo, you are great. We got this. And then that's when I rolled the nat 20. So the nat 20 basically made him so inspired that he was able to crawl through under the door when it was honestly too low for him to crawl through. But he just managed to slime his way through. Out of it. So such greatness. He was nervous earlier. He was sweating a little bit, so he was a little bit,
With the great thing, it was barely half a foot. Over half a foot. And man just kind of...
And so, seeing this, I was like, yeah, he's right. We need to get to the other side of this door. And so I throw my knife underneath to get to the other side of the door. Because it's raising really slowly. There's a bunch of these things. I want to be there for Gobo. And as I throw my knife under, pretty well, I might add, I turn my head and I look over to Connie. I'm like, because in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, he's got a way to get behind this door. And then I was like, oh, hey, you have a way behind this door, right? But as I said that, I teleported to the other side. Just kind of last minute thinking about it. I'm like, wait, does he? We get to the other side. He's not coming over. We don't know what he's up to, but he seems to be chilling. He seems to be fine. None of the things are actually coming towards him. So we decided to get a head start on him and start exploring this room. There's not
None
really
of the
much in this
things
room.
were seeming to head towards us after you explained that they were heading towards
Yeah,
us.
yeah, not at a fast speed. They were slowly trudging along, I don't really know what's going on the other side at this point because now my character's on the other side.
You
But we
don't
see this
care.
giant chest,
He doesn't
and we
care.
go to the chest, and we open the chest, and there was like 400 credits, and then not including the 400 credits, there was 2 potions, and then there was also, you know, a giant crystal orb. This orb is one of the 3 things that'll open the final door, I believe. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I believe. There's also a hole in the ceiling where there's moonlight shining through, and there's a bunch of like vines around. Right as we're finished, you know, going through this chest and looking at it, he crawls underneath the door on the other side. So he comes and he joins us, and he's like, "Hey, you know, what'd you guys get?" And I told him, you know, just the necessary knowledge that there was this potion of enlargement or giantification or something like that.
There's a lot of dudes that would pay for that potion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say, you know, Ziggy has many uses for that potion.
Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, you want this?" And then I also said that we got
And
the
I
crystal
could
orb.
probably
I didn't tell him about the other potion, and I didn't tell him about the gold. But that's because you didn't even there's no point, you know. And so I tossed him the other potion. He gets the other potion.
I didn't
I
take
start-
the potion.
Yeah, I gave you the potion. I tossed it. But
I don't
there's like
remember seeing
vines on the
grabbing
wall, and so I start collecting the vines. And as I see this, he opens a magical door. I don't know what the door is, but I'm collecting vines so he can get out as well. Because I'm just gonna
You've been
fly
in
my
my
thopter
mansion
board up this
before?
hole. No.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah, last cave.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got an introduction. Oh, talking about that, you might have to explain to him what the characters in the mansion look like. All of his like.
This is your mansion, but we'll get to
Yeah,
that.
it's
We
my
haven't gotten to
mansion.
that yet.
So you'll describe it.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to that yet. It's
I
his
don't have
flair.
a mansion.
No,
It's
my
his
mansion.
flair.
No, I know. but-
Anyway, it's his stuff.
Yeah.
If
No, I
Alexander
explained it
Frogman-
last time.
If Alexander
Oh,
Frogman
really?
could
Yeah.
summon a home with merchants and servants in it, do you think he would be here instead of with his family? Like,
Hey, that's where his family would be.
yeah, he would just be like, I'm just gonna catch this every day, and we'll just live in this big aquatic mansion.
You basically, like, I basically can, because I mean, it lasts for 24 hours.
Yeah,
So, and it only takes like 8 hours for a full rest.
well, oh, you're a bard, that's right. You would be better off if you were a wizard, because then you could ritual cast it. Because ritual casting doesn't consume a spell slot, but it does take 10 minutes.
Well, he'll rest anyway, so he'll get the spell slot anyway.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if he was a wizard, he could do it without doing the spell slot at all.
Outright.
He wouldn't even
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
rest at all. He could just go. I love ritual casting so much. It's so bad, though. It's super niche. Because think about it, 10 minutes, think about how many turns are in a minute. Because a turn, let me look up how many seconds are in a turn.
So you can't do it in combat when you're out of
Now,
combat. This
The question is, our recaps have been done. Who does the DM start with tonight?
Well, we ended off on me, so I think we should start with them.
Yeah.
This way it just cuts
Yeah,
back and forth.
Yeah, it would
I
just
like
start
that.
off with starting our rest.
Well, I want to
cycle.
know what happens after he jumps out that window. I want to know. I would think.
Well, we could just get our rest out of the way. Just be like, oh yeah, we're resting, and then what else are we doing in the mansion? And I get to explain the mansion again.
With all his little clown servants.
Yes, he remembers. He remembers my
Yeah, I remember
concept.
the concerts. I just thought he described him.
That was not me.
This will be the final round of hits for this session, and then we begin.
Oh my god.
Well, let's begin as we pass around.
This is my final flash, boys. I'm giving it everything I got. We'll make it all the way around, I hope.
Hey, your armor, you know, it's a part of you. It's you. So, if hypothetically somebody were to just cast, you know, disguise spell on you, wouldn't it also affect
Yes.
your men? So, I can make you look like an Inu. And your mech would be pretty much invisible.
Yeah, but people, I would still have my size.
You would have your what?
Size.
Side?
Size. So
Yeah.
you would. So
It would
I
have to
would
be
look
like
small.
polymorph or something.
If you touched it, you would touch a solid metal thing when there's a little being right here still. So from a distance or a glance, but anything that tries to interact with me will immediately know it's a fake.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like, huh? I wonder why can't I touch you? You're over there, Tyler. Like,
Dan. What about
Yeah.
what about
You have a force
polymorph?
field around you at all times.
Polymorph?
Really good persuasion and
I-
deception right
that
there.
would be
Make that
specific
go
if it
away.
took armor with me.
I mean,
I mean, like I wear armor.
Well, because I know when druids wild shape, their armor like joins up with their
Yeah,
body.
they lose
I
their
had that happen before. I'm like, how the hell I did it?
They become one.
Take some classes.
Figured it out. Thing.
I don't want to be a tree hugger. I'm an engine maker, an oil baron.
Yeah, I guess my character doesn't want to be a
Hey,
either.
you know, it's like
Yeah.
later in life. You know, like the kids left the pond, and
I've
you
got
know,
200 kids. How many grandkids do you think Alexander's gonna have?
Exactly. You're gonna be old and gray as shit.
He's not gonna have time to be a druid.
No, you'd be
He's
like,
gonna have like a million spots.
I could imagine you retired, just floating along with a little bamboo with your wife, just in a little canoe, and you're just.
Oh, thanks.
All the little tadpoles in the lake.
Yeah. I'm glad we fuck one more time, honey.
I built us a spaceship to the stars.
The star.
The
The
stars.
sex toys your character can make. You know what I mean? Like, he can enchant them.
It was like, oh, you want? I can make you custom anything out of metal.
Ragnar.
I like the dolphin.
The bad dragon Ragnar.
I don't think
edition.
your wife will ever be bored.
So, Regulus, you're in this room being illuminated by this small hole of what you think is moonlight. You see a royal-looking door appear as Gobo and Ziki go inside of it. What was your roll, survival, for getting some vines? Do you remember, or do you need to re-roll
I
it?
think it was a 14, but I'm not really. Does anyone in chat?
Do you
know?
want to re-roll it?
Do I want to reroll it? Yeah, I'll reroll it. Whatever.
If you don't full remember,
Well,
just throw the re-roll down.
we'll have this be the first roll of the night. We'll see how our luck is looking.
But see, DM remembers that he asked.
Yeah,
that.
no. I remember rolling it. I just don't remember the exact number. Let's see.
What you doing that dolphin?
Oh, she's cashed.
Oh.
Yarg, she be done for now, babies.
You were supposed to put mine
So-
together.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Completely average.
I'd say you get maybe 10 foot worth of vines. 10 for 10.
And how
Tit for tat.
how high is that hole in the ceiling?
That bright white slab of light coming down from the ceiling, illuminating this room, appears to be, I said about 50 feet up last session.
I'm pretty tired.
Some cracks in the ceiling around and some plant growth.
You haven't entered the doorway yet. How long does that door stay up?
It only appears when I want it to appear.
Okay.
Okay. But I can come back at any time, like before you come back.
The only people it appears to is people I want to enter.
Okay, Sarah.
So could I enter at any time as well?
My Jack.
As long as I want you to enter it.
Will you want me to
Oh, yeah,
enter it as
I
long as you're in there?
You start to hear the sound of it as you hear some flesh grinding up against the ground. Sounds like something's trying to crawl underneath this door. Sounds like, wait, no, that wasn't a monster noise. That sounded like teeth scraping. Something sharp.
Underneath his door.
No, underneath. Y'all haven't gone through yet. I'm talking about the door that's still slowly raising.
Oh.
I thought it would shut behind us.
It did.
It never fully opened. What are you talking about? Shut behind you.
No, I mean like they're crawling underneath it right now.
Yeah, because it's still raising really slowly. I mean, before it was shut, it would have to raise all the way.
Do you think in 8 hours' time these guys will not be here, or will go back to their coffins?
See, you don't really see it yet because the door is pretty thick. It was a few feet long, but you can hear one like its teeth scraping, its body kind of like trying to crawl.
Because I think they're trying to get underneath the door right now.
Yeah, you guys just having your casual conversation.
I'm already inside. I even know Jimmy.
Gubbo's just kind of already found a little chair in here. He's got a little cup of water he's sipping from.
You went in the mansion.
The door's been open. Gubbo chilling.
I'm gonna peek outside the hole real quick with my doctor board. Out
Your-
the hole in the ceiling.
Your cat?
You want to fly?
I'm
What's it?
on this doctor board. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Are you kind of can fly through it?
No, I'm just gonna peek my head out of this hole.
As corpses are heading towards your body.
They're still at the door.
Okay. You fly up to it. Roll me a d20.
Just a D20. Okay, 12.
I guess what I'm going to do for him for a last measure is I'll use my wall of fire at the door, and then I'm gonna walk into my mansion.
You cast oil of fire on the door. Okay. Wow, the flames. You getting close to this thing in the ceiling. That's pretty bright for moonlight. Wait. Is it moonlight? As you get close, you feel your body getting like pulled in. Bloop. Blip. Regolith gone. You blip
Pleasure
again.
knowing you, buddy.
And you are falling from about 80 feet up. It looks like you see 2 winding staircases while falling in a big open room. You are flying down from the ceiling of that main room from earlier.
Okay. I kind of stabilize on the board right now, and then I kind of go.
Yeah, getting your bearings like a little.
Yeah.
You were flipped out all unexpectedly. You know,
Yeah.
it pulled you in, so you weren't really with the board.
There's not a lot of lighting in this room. There's like torches in the wall.
Well, there's like torches all over the wall,
Yeah,
so the
so
ceiling area is
ceiling's
pretty
pretty
dark,
dark.
but you can see it towards like the
So
2 floors,
I'm
like
gonna
the
kind of
I
stay in
guess
the
the
dark.
balcony around and the bottom floor. You can see it still lit up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the dark for now, and kind of just like, not cloak my presence, but be sneaky. Pretty much, I'm gonna sneak, and I'm just gonna kind of look around.
Give me a stealth roll, and as you descend into darkness, you see, for a second, there's a bigger, kind of same opening, like a hole in this ceiling that's completely white, like it looks like moonlight for a minute, and then it dims out, and it seems to be some sort of just dull piece of like white glass or something.
Okay.
Maybe a teleporter of sorts.
I rolled a 25 for stuff.
You are into the darkness.
Okay.
Gone without a trace. If there was something in here right now, it doesn't know about you. Anyway, you see him get poofed away.
I don't even see that. Because I walled of fire the thing and then just entered the mansion. So I didn't even see that he blipped. Last thing I know is he asked if he can come and go as he pleases in my mansion, and I basically told him, yeah. He's doing what he's doing.
I wasn't
Everyone's
looking down.
separated
So you were
now.
looking. So I thought you were like watching me.
It's all you.
No, I looked at the door
Oh, he
where the
went
corpses were.
I specified,
And then-
you want to fly up to it? He said yes.
Yeah.
I specified. Look, you know when the DM like goes in and like
No,
double ask that
no.
question.
As soon as
you
you
wanna
said
fly
roll
up with
d20, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I was like, we're about to go on an adventure.
Like it's go time, boys.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you gotta be ready for this. You gotta be ready for these kinds
Anyways.
of things. You're in a dungeon.
I
You got teleported to the main
All
area.
right. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Fuck.
You're gonna fuck?
I mean, there are a lot of
Torch?
suits of armor in this
They-
thing.
They are totally not gonna have a way to get up to that teleporter. So I'm just gonna kind of go into the door that has the stairs in this room,
Are you going all the way back down?
and I'm gonna start
Sneaking
going
through.
all the way back down on the thopter board, like completely sneaking.
Give me a stealth roll to this darkness.
Wait. Did you teleport like basically back up into the?
I'm in the main room, yeah. I'm on the next floor again.
That's funny.
You notice going to the staircase towards the bottom
I'm 19.
before you go into the darkness. Actually, give me a perception. Let me see if you notice.
Fuck!
this.
I will have fired off the door.
That's okay. 26.
Kneeling in the center of the room, between both the winding staircases that go up towards that balcony area, a golden suit of armor, into a kneel, elbow on one knee, hand into its head, hand on a sword, completely motionless. It wasn't there before. It's not moving at all. Doesn't even look like it's breathing. But it is stationary there.
Okay, well, cool thing about my character is that, you know, he doesn't really need his eyes because he's got the route memorized and he can react to things by hearing.
Would you hear a steel person? Wait,
I'm gonna leave my cat on like a brick that's kind of coming out a little bit on the wall in one of the higher parts, and he's gonna watch. He's gonna be here keeping watch in this room,
Okay.
completely hidden. And then I'm gonna continue towards them downstairs.
Okay. You, on the Thopter board, staying hidden, what was your stealth roll for that? Going back into the darkness.
Going back into the darkness. It's a 17.
You don't think it's as good as your normal work, but you feel like you're blended into the shadows.
Yeah, well, fair. He's a little blind.
Racing downward. Back to you. Describe this place. You and Gobo stepping in. Wow. Well, Gobo had already kind of stepped in. He had a little seat, and he was sipping a little thing of his own water.
Yeah.
He had already gotten a little comfortable. He found a comfy chair. That's what Gobo found.
You know,
Wow. He says from this
this
comfy
isn't
chair.
actually going to be a place that looks too clown crazy.
Clown crazy.
No, this is gonna look like a very nice and luxurious, like you
It's
know,
your
like
home.
like
Ziggy.
like 1980s mid-European style decorum with a head butler and a nice tuxedo.
Nice tuxedo.
But he's a clown.
Okay.
And
Old?
then
Does he have like a gnarly beard or anything? Or is he more like clean shaved? Is he younger? I need to know
how do I
details.
describe this? How do I describe this? Have you watched Spy Family?
I'm familiar with it.
You know the headmaster?
Yeah.
His type of mustache.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got like a
Very
seems-
posh.
he's prim and proper, but he has the makeup on. Like
Okay.
he's just a
And he got the
he's
suit and everything. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I
yeah.
like it.
And then there's 3 female maid attendants that are wearing natural maid outfits, but also wearing clown makeup, and just waiting and greeting a Gobbo. Hello, great Gobbo.
Oh, thank you. Oh, how great.
Okay. And then
Okay.
so we're in the main room, which is gonna lead just like a staircase up to the bedrooms upstairs, you know. But it's seeming to have like a bar area. There's a bar area. Right
Okay.
there. Right there. And with the bar is like the kitchen and everything, so they can just serve you right there at the bar. So I guess that's exactly where Gobbo would be. He'd be sitting right there at the bar, since you said he's sitting down, right?
Yeah, he just took a seat immediately. Got
Oh,
like
yeah,
a small
yeah,
little
he's-
water to sip on.
Yeah, he's up at the bar.
This
And then-
place is great, Ziggy.
Yeah, there's and there's another room, but we haven't entered there yet, so.
Ziggy.
You hear Gobbo say,
Yeah.
Ziggy. I have a new name for you. So wonderful. You are now Ziggy the Magnificent. The Ziggaligalit.
Am I a juggalo?
Huh?
Am I a juggalo?
What's a Jagalaga?
It's okay, Hatchet Tits. You got it.
Hatchet tits?
Gobbo looks surprised.
Where's this conversation going?
They're a type of clown. Don't worry about it, you know?
Narrowly
similarities.
looking at you.
But I love the place.
Thank
This
you,
chair's so
thank you.
comfortable. It squeaks.
Squeak.
Order whatever you want at the bar. You hungry? I mean, you've been in here a while. I doubt they've actually fed you anything decent.
I haven't had anything to eat. Oh, my bones, they hurt, Ziggy. Ah.
Gobbo, for you, anytime, order whatever you want.
What are the options? Can I get a bug stew?
Maid said, yes. Yes. Or, I don't know how I want to get into a female voice, but yes, we can get you a buck stew.
Amazing. Very hot, please.
Okay. And then you see the maids run off into there, and then you'll see me go over to my butler. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I have a task for you." I guess I would just speak for everyone.
It is your mansion.
Yes,
sir.
it is my mansion.
It is your mansion. Now you know what I feel like when I have to roleplay multiple things.
Yeah.
Come on, you got this. You got this. You get the small taste of
what
it.
would you like? And I'm pulling out Needler. I'm like, I need you to find somewhere to shoot this and collect what you shoot, and then have the maid shave it down into where it's fine enough to be snow. Yes, sir. I'll accumulate some things right away, and then he goes and scurries off, and he's gonna go do what I asked.
These are your minions, so
Yeah.
I'm going to approve minion activity as long as it's not too nefarious.
We like our minions.
Yes.
Yes.
I basically wanted. Oh yeah, make sure to stuff that snow into the freezer in the back, okay? Deep freezer.
Ziggy,
Yes.
Ziggy,
Yes.
come eat with me. We should have a drink. Also, where's Regolith?
I don't know. He asked me if he can come and go as he pleases in my mansion, and I said
Well,
fine.
there were scary things out there, and I don't.
Hey, I put a wall of fire in front of the door just to be safe.
Okay, he should be fine then. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't think
he's doing regular things. He's experimenting on his own adventure. You
he's
know.
probably just making sure the room's not booby trapped or anything.
Yeah, you know,
We're
doing
a
rogue
little
things.
dense to that kind
Rogue
of stuff
things,
sometimes.
rogue things. He is our professional rogue. He's
Yeah,
a master
he's
class rogue,
supposed to
right?
spot that for us anyway.
Yeah,
We're
he's
not-
supposed to be.
This isn't in our expertise.
He
at
wouldn't
all.
abandon us at all. No.
he's totally fine.
They just forgot that there's a bunch of things crawling towards them. And an opening door.
They're gonna have to go through fire, so.
I mean, that. my character would be freaking out if he was hearing that. They'd be like, oh my god, what?
They're fine right now.
They're fine, but when they leave that door, it's gonna be filled with.
What, like 2 corpses? I killed 3 of them.
Of 30!
Nah, there were 30. There was
That's
only.
how many you said there was in the room.
No, he said there was 5 heading
In the
towards
hallway.
me.
Yeah,
I said you
but
saw 30.
they started fighting. Yeah, so we saw 30, so there could be more.
Oh, I didn't command a bunch of them to start fighting. I only commanded 2 of them.
I imagine.
That
They
was
saw us.
fine over there.
Well, true. I did say 2 of them to devour. I guess they could continue devouring until they
I don't see it,
got destroyed.
Okay.
It's not over here.
How about that?
Yeah, they were kind of weak anyways. Decapitation.
No.
Decapitation.
No. Just not in here.
Hey, Mealy! Make me give me a steak and get us me and gobble of fine wine.
Can I have a steak with this bug stew? And can I get it very rare, please?
I would like mine medium rare and some mac and cheesy, please.
Do you have Alfredo?
I mean, this is a pocket dimension.
Let's get some Alfredo!
Yeah, why not?
As Gobo and Ziggy get ready to feast. You pop back out to that main room. Way to the right. The room with all the coffins. A door to your left. A door ahead. In this room, a bit back towards the door, that zombie from before has returned, slumped down on the ground. Doesn't seem to notice you. It's kind of completely down like that. On its knees, head all the way down, arms slumped and curled up, long arms slumped and curled, winding.
And where is he?
In front of that door, like he was before. Remember, he was there the first time, disappeared the second. Now he's back the third.
Okay.
Does not notice you.
Okay.
You're still with the darkness, but he is kind of close to that door with all the coffins where.
I'm gonna take kind of like the long way around the room,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just kind of go past right behind him where he's slumped, and just like sneak into the open
Stealth.
door.
You need another stealth.
Unnatural 20.
You see how I'm psychic?
What?
I laughed right before he said it.
Yeah.
This is good so far. I'm excited to get to where you got now. You! Oh my gosh. You might end up becoming the most wanted man in the civilization.
They're gonna make a statue out of me one way or another, baby.
Hey, one thing's for sure. One thing's for sure. Alexander's gonna be in the history books.
Right.
One thing's for sure.
This fucking terrorist. I mean, he was smart. He was a genius.
Hey,
If there is
leave,
going to be history buff.
leave D&D players somewhere long enough, and crazy shit's
I
gonna
think
happen.
Ziggy is willing to ask. Do you want
We've
me
been
to
in this
fucking do
city
it?
for a while. It was bound that something crazy was eventually going to go down and happen.
We can nuke
And
it. You already blew up
you
a
guys
third of the
have no
council. We
idea
can
it's
nuke the whole damn
happening.
place.
and no idea what he's going through.
Yep.
You're just kind of fancy.
Oh, did you eat up the lemon cakes and stuff like that?
I think they're all gone. That was a while back, right? That was the hockey game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone.
Oh, yeah.
That was like almost 2 weeks ago, sir.
So,
That's not that
where are we
long.
at?
Right.
Where are we at?
Well, the bread's expired.
It's cake.
Where are we at?
Well, the cakes, there was only a few of left, and I had a couple, but you want to know who really crushed them? My father.
He loved having all those
That
big
man,
goods
look,
around.
he's built, but he's got the dad tummy. That man can't say no to a sweet treat like that.
Dude,
he
those
knows.
lemon cakes.
I know. Dude, he'll get whole bags of candies and they'll just slowly disappear. And before you know it, he'll have a new bag in there. And you're just like, huh? It's like, I only had like 2 of these. What?
Does an unnatural 20 get past this guy?
Oh, yeah. Completely slumped over, unnoticed as you slip back through the hallway. Back in here, in this room. Give me perception.
Are you
Going back
going
to the giant room.
18.
Looking down. That, dust not really there now from the coffins dropping. Lots of rubble on the ground. A lot of unmoving bodies laying in weird positions on the ground. Like, most are falling over, but some have the posterior way up. Some have the head up and completely turned. Some have their legs twisted and turned up. Some are resting on the ground like the ones from the room before. A couple are standing motionless with their long, lanky arms, that decaying blue skin, the longer heads, the slumbering jaw, the soulless holes with no eyes. All just kind of slumped down.
How many?
But what you can see going down all this hallway, with ones on the ground counted, probably at least 50.
And what do I see on the other side near that door? Is the door open?
The door is a few feet up now. It looks to be about 5 feet, and there seems to be some sort of hot, flames behind it, bright burning. You can see the fire, yeah, if you're rolling. Yeah, that was hot enough. And you see a couple of these things crawling under towards it, but most in this room are motionless, not really moving towards, or just kind of stationary around their coffins or laying on the ground. But they're there. That's what's important.
Okay.
They're all, there's some, you got some good stealth, but there's some as close as 15 feet from you.
And they're just,
There's one lying on the ground.
they're
10
not
foot
really
from
trying
you.
to go underneath the door at all? Like,
A few of them look like they were going under it, towards it. But it's 5 feet, so most of them can kind of just barely slump under that. So
Yeah. Okay,
well,
well,
only a few were moving. Not all of them are moving.
they can't enter the mansion. When they leave the mansion, they're gonna have to deal with these things.
There's a teleporter.
There's a teleport to get out of that room. So I either have to get in this place and tell them to leave, but we still kind of want to rest. I'm gonna wait for them to settle a little bit more. How long does your firewall last? 15 minutes.
I don't know. I was never really given duration. Also, plus, I have the feature extended spell, so it lasts twice as long. The duration should last twice.
I don't want to.
Damn. Do you want to do a shot?
Sure.
Then
I
why
guess
don't
I'll
we
go
do a
without a
shot?
rest at this matter.
I'll do a tequila shot. Or
There's
the
a
vodka
tequila
shot. The vodka shot. The vodka shot.
Basically, you only have vodka left, so it's vodka or bust. Dan, you okay with vodka?
It lasts for up to 1
Vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah!
Comrade!
minute. It lasts for 1 minute.
Are you down?
No.
So it lasts for 2 minutes.
Yeah, so I know that, firewall doesn't really last for that long.
You know that?
But right now it's still up. I don't have experience. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna leave this hallway back the one way I came, sneak by that guy again.
Well, I feel like it would probably be down
And
by
I'm
the time
gonna
you
go
made your
towards
way
that
back
door.
around.
That, well, I guess I kind of have to take the long way if I want to avoid the traps. I can just go through the traps. I'll avoid the traps just to be safe. I'm gonna enter the room that has the chest, the table, and then I'm gonna go back into that other room that has the 5 coffins with the chest in it.
Okay. as the 5
Mhm.
slumbering zombies. They're still there, and also, like before, in precarious positions. 3 are standing, just kind of idle with the arms to the side. The other 2 are laying on the ground. One kind of on its side, and the other on its back, head toward it.
Where's the chest in this room?
It's in one of the coffins, the coffin on the back.
And is there one of these things in front of it?
Oh yeah, like probably 2 foot from the chest.
Okay.
And it's one of the standing ones. You want a good little visual on the room, yeah. Kind of like the coffins are the walls, and then they're getting closer to the end.
Well, I'll
So
try
if
something.
you want this? I mean, you can go for it.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cast light on my little,
Okay.
dagger thingy, my psychic dagger, and I'm just gonna kind of toss it, and like near them, but in the corner of the room. So yeah, it's a bright light shining. Is that gonna attract them at all? Are they gonna move after him?
Give me a stealth roll to see if you stay in the darkness from this new light in the room.
23.
You managed to slip in.
Let's
They are
see.
unmoving.
Okay. Okay.
Not what triggers them.
Well, either way, I can be fast. I have to deal with a lot of these things anyways. I'm going to sneak attack the one in front of the chest and try to just kill it in one hit so that, he doesn't activate the other ones.
Okay, first give me a stealth roll to get close to it. You're trying to get behind something that's...
I don't have to be behind. I'm just gonna sneak,
Batman
like,
dropped down on him.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm on my board still in the air, so I'm gonna drop down on him and just slice off his head. 2 feet, 3 feet.
Oh, okay, just give me sneak attack then.
Yeah, you've played Arkham Knight. Everyone
You
here's
just
played
dropped it
Arkham
down
Knight.
like that.
No, I haven't.
You haven't played Arkham Knight?
I was an Xbox kid.
The one
It's on
piece.
Xbox? No, was it? I believe it was on Xbox because I played it on the Wii.
26 to hit.
It's on all of them. Here. Someone take a shot.
I mean,
You want-
I have another one literally right here.
which double fruit did I get?
Which devil fruit did you get, Dan?
The dumb fruit.
You're dumb.
Yeah, it's gonna make me stupid.
So I'm attacking with both.
We like to be stupid. Hey, it's almost your time.
What's
sir.
my-
How do I know
what's
what
my
fruit it is? It says devil fruit.
Well, show it to me.
It's got looks like a lotus. A bunch of flowers.
Oh, the flower
Oh, that's
fruit.
that's the bloom fruit.
Flower fruit.
Or flower fruit.
I need a paper towel.
Let me.
Thank you.
I don't know. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this is gonna suck, man.
What?
Because it's a vodka shot.
Weenie.
It just sucks.
By the time I get back to your hallway, your firewall will be gone. So I'm gonna go in that room and I'm just gonna sneak into your doorway and I'm just gonna explain to you guys the situation. And then honestly, we could just still rest there. And then after that 8 hours, we get out and we go straight to the teleporter as soon as we leave.
Dan, I got a question for you.
What?
Because I asked this so I already got my opinion from Tyler, as him as God. But, I'm wondering what you would say if a player asked you this. How do you perceive the mansion? Like, it's a pocket dimension, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I ask my minions to do something and I'm not casting the spell, are they still doing stuff for me while in this pocket dimension?
I would say it would be limited to tasks that you would expect a servant to be able to do.
Yeah.
So they might be able to do stuff like do your dishes, polish your armor, clean up the house if you track mud in. Maybe some limited cooking abilities because maybe you have a chef that's on staff. But I wouldn't let them leave the mansion.
Well, no, they can't leave the mansion.
And I would have it to where, the cost of food might be taken, magically converts your money to food. So, they're not getting the food from nowhere. because it's coming from your coin purse to eat from this place. So you can eat here, but it's like a restaurant.
in that sense, it always says that they're ready to have a ready and hot meal. That's why I was sort of like, oh yeah,
Oh, so if it says they're ready to have a hot meal, that means you can just eat there for free.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, I would just expect things you would expect servants to do for you. Like, maybe they'll help you don your armor or doff your
That's
armor.
why I was like, take the needler, shoot it, collect them, and then just shave them down to ice. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like a servant could do that.
Yeah. In the 1920s in New York, they literally had servants, whose whole job was to come up to your hotel room with an ice pick, break off ice from it to put in front of a fan for primitive AC, yeah.
Done so. They have to leave at 12 tonight because Apollo has some work stuff. After I get a new controller, do you want to play some fighting games?
I'll stick around for a little bit.
Okay. I want to test it out. I'm really excited.
I
And that
also want to
means
show you Ragnar
you can
Crimson,
use-
too.
you can use what is now the old Player 1 controller. Which means
It's
still
a good one.
Still a good one.
Oh boy. Where the fuck is this car?
We'll be on incredibly equal playing grounds there.
I've been on a huge magic
Yeah,
kick
so the
recently.
Xbox. I gave her my
Magic's
white
a good one.
controller, and I kept my purple.
I don't know why. I remember they had this Magic 2013 on the Xbox 360 arcade store, and I played that so much, both online and single player. And I don't know why I got into that version of Magic specifically so much, but it just drew me in.
If you had Tabletop Simulator, we needed a fourth player.
I do not.
Damn.
Does
That makes me sad.
anyone want to conquer their shot with me? A skull for tonight.
Hold on.
For victory.
The skull victory.
This is gonna be brutal.
Wait, we gotta cheers. We gotta cheers.
I should have put this in my monster so I could have had a coffee.
I was like,
Oh,
ugh. That wasn't as bad as that whiskey last time.
That thick like coffee, that helps so much, all the milk.
That's definitely better than that whiskey last time. That whiskey is rough.
That whiskey was
It's probably like a white rush or a dark rush for you.
That wasn't
Yeah.
the best either, but that was better.
That was not bad for me.
I want to get something good. I'm gonna have some excess this upcoming check, so I'm probably gonna get us some good stuff. I might mix again, so we'll see.
Getting fancy up here.
Did we like the French martinis or the tequila sunrises more?
Tequila sunrise, girl shot eyes.
Tequila sunset. I could also try to make a liquid marijuana. Try.
I don't know.
I have not concocted it before. But I do know what goes in it. I can get what goes in it.
I'm hitting with both my weapons, so I roll for both of them.
One attack roll.
Okay, then a 23.
That hits. Roll damage. Sneaks. It's gonna be the match from that one weapon.
As this is going on. Gobo!
Ah, yes.
So, how was imprisonment?
Him taking a bite out of the steak. Eating some of his blood.
Well, I got brutally tortured.
Oh,
He
by who?
points to his leg. He's missing a bunch of flesh.
That ghost, it was peeling it off.
Oh, and then I'll like cast heal on him. I'll use my heal. Just immediate healing. I think it's like
It heals.
what is it?
It's scarred up.
It's 6th level.
It's scarred up.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. It wasn't the best day. Before that, it was pretty cool. You know, I was looking for Hoof, and I thought I heard him scream, and I rushed upstairs, but that was that big door. So I started wandering around, but then that thing got me in the main room.
Yeah, we made quick work of that thing. So what do you know about this place? Like, if I was to cast Dispel Magic on this place, how would that fare for us?
I don't understand, exactly, But two things could probably happen. Either we would, if it worked, just get spit out of the painting.
Makes sense.
Or,
We're trapped.
if it worked, we would either be trapped here forever, or we'd all just die. And, two of those three outcomes do not sound very fun to me.
True. Well, how far did you get? Like in finding the way
I didn't
out?
find anything. But Regulus has a fancy stone now that we can put in the door.
He's like, I was
What
lost as shit.
fancy stone? He didn't tell me about a fancy
Yeah.
stone. He told me about a fancy
Yeah,
stone.
it's the key.
I was there for that. He totally told you about that.
Okay. I thought he didn't tell me about a fancy stone. He was giving a lot of information.
You can just from you can tell Regulus just he just winced a little bit.
My word is being doubted.
Okay. This kind of stinks. Well, after dinner, would you like me to play you a tale of woe?
A tale of woe.
Yeah, I'll play you piano.
I would love to hear you play.
I point at that door that I did not describe anything about.
In there.
Yeah.
I look forward to it. Let's finish eating and maybe Regulus will get to you and he can listen in. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of expected him to come in here and get some white cat food or something.
Yeah. We should go take a peek outside real quick after we're done eating.
I think he's fine.
I think I'll just chat when we're done eating. I think just peek my head out the door.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Curiosity Killed the Cat?
I've heard the saying.
Yeah. You want to know where your curiosity led you the first time?
Where's my rainbow?
You rainbow?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
Thank you. And a binder, please.
Oh wow, that's a pretty cool.
That I do not know.
Well, you have to have it over here or you won't be grinding it.
Oh, it's over here. For some
I will
reason.
bring it back. I just want to put some in the bowl. I split more y'all do, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I added them.
I
Inspiration for this
I
man.
split the tiny.
He brought chips. I like Doritos.
You're gonna like those Doritos.
I rolled a 39 for damage, by the way. That was with the one weapon.
Did you strike it from behind? It falls down to the ground. This is the one to put on the chest, right?
Yeah. Wait, you still what?
It's still alive. You said 39 damage?
Yeah.
Definitely still alive.
But I try to hit
As-
it with both my weapons.
Huh?
I want to hit it with both my weapons. My sword and my knife.
Yeah, but you should hit it with your sword.
Yep. No, I was saying it was both. I was asking if I roll for both to hit.
You can, I mean, if you roll for the other one, yeah.
I would also roll to hit for that.
You'd have to roll a hit for it, yeah. You want to say that going down with it, yeah.
18 to hit.
That does it.
Okay.
And so it would be stealth damage too.
So, and that would do plus that 39. 5 plus.
I should have grabbed a drink when I was up. I needed to get one. I think I'd do that.
Plus 41 damage.
39 and 41. Shh, another one. Shh, blood gushing out. You try to slash its head clean off, and it's just barely dangling by a little piece of flesh on its neck. As you see it kind of turn its body towards your direction. Its eyes begin to glow. The head upside down, the jaw expands. As it lets out
80 damage didn't kill. These things have HP.
Finally, I get to do this.
Yeah.
Someone got close enough to 1.
Yeah, good.
I've been curious about these things. That's why I rode through it instead of teleporting across with the knife. I want to see if it activates.
That's what you hear.
Okay.
A fierce shriek. That's the best thing I can use for it. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on this saving throw.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, my first roll was good though. Are you sure?
Oh, I'm positive. I'm reading what it does.
Those are 12. Is 12 okay?
12 on a wisdom.
Yeah.
And Dan,
Duh.
if the DC is 12, he meets and beats it, right?
Meets it, beats it.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. For
But as
just
a
a
DM, you can
second,
just go, nope, he's got
For
13
just a
AC
second.
now.
you feel a fear take you, and you feel paralyzed for just a second. You almost want to wet yourself, but you pull yourself into it. You can't slump here.
Okay.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I almost had him! I almost had him!
How big is this chest?
With that shriek, the other ones have begun to slow crawl towards you.
Okay, I can pick this thing up.
Disadvantage on stealth rolls. If you do.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up,
Big chest.
and on my thopter board, get on my thopter board, is to step on it, and
Oh, that's gonna. Hold up. No, that changes. So yeah, the top board can carry his weight in that. Okay.
I'm gonna go straight to the door and back into the main room. Or actually, no, I'm gonna go the long way, the same way I just came. I'm gonna go right into that room with the chest.
Completely avoiding all these guys.
The game room, and then I'm gonna after that exit out. Or no, I'm gonna stay there for now.
Okay. The game room?
Yeah. Are they following behind? How slow are they?
Incredibly sluggishly.
Sweet. I'm just gonna place that chest down and I'm gonna open it up.
I'm gonna pull up my notes for this.
No! You're fucked.
Oh no. No.
He's pulling the notes out. Anytime a make a DM references notes, that's almost death.
Well, I don't know. It could be what's in the chest.
It is what's in the chest.
Yeah.
Well, not that mean. Yeah.
Rolls a 1, gets a mimic.
You find 150 credits
Okay.
lying around. You've been getting a lot of credits this dungeon. Because you've been doing a lot of the optional stuff, which is also why you've been in here for a few sessions, too. And a potion. It's a vial with beautiful glowing pink liquid inside.
Nope.
And it reads,
Shit. My glasses gone.
Potion,
Nice. That's why you don't hang it off.
The butterfly effect.
potion of invulnerability.
How reach this for me, baby?
Huh?
My glasses.
No.
I gotta get them tightened up. They fall off my face. I'm sorry, y'all.
Are you okay?
Should have been, should have my name be walking around anyway.
I have something to do.
Okay.
I got, my back got fucked up. That's all.
I have a potion of advantage.
Love you, Mama.
Love you,
I have a lot of potions. I know. Alright. I'm gonna exit this room
That's your phone.
and enter into the hallway, sneaking behind that main guy again. It's just slumped there.
Stealth roll.
Oh man, you're wasting a really good roll. But fine. It'd be a 32.
No.
And then entering into this big hallway, I notice that the firewall is gone. The time limit is up.
That would be true.
And so,
The door is about 8 foot up,
okay.
almost to the ceiling.
And the guys, did they enter the room?
You see a few non-moving, burnt-looking corpses at the end of the room, and then the same motionless corpses in the same positions from before, seemingly just eerily waiting for something.
So the ones that were at the door calling in went back to their positions?
They got burnt. You see their charred bodies of you.
They died to the fire. I did 80 damage to that guy and he didn't die. And they died to
They
this
were
weak
crawling through it slowly.
Oh my god, the firewall worked. Great job.
Sorry, about 3 bodies, dude.
I'm just gonna sneak on through this. You know?
I mean, it's
I'm
worked
gonna-
for the
I'm ready my
maggots,
thought
it's
to
worked for the leeches, like,
He's like, we up.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta think, these guys are slowly crawling through fire. So they're
Yeah.
taking this damage extra because they're slowly
Continuously
slumbering
every
through
turn.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, ride my thought board through this hallway with all these traps and dodge them, and then get to the mansion, and land to the mansion.
Stealth. Hella stealth.
So before he even gets there, me and Gabo, we finish our meal. We're having a decadent time, and then the maids take it. And I ask one of the maids, "Hey, if a cat man named Regolith comes in here, just direct him to the piano room, okay?" And then they'll be like, "Yes, okay." Blah, blah." And then me and Gabo are gonna go into the piano room.
Oh, how wonderful!
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
wait.
he's not picking his head out. God forgot.
He did. He's just like,
Oh, yeah!
Yeah,
Yeah!
the piano. Yeah, I got him like a couple drinks in already.
I
Yeah,
see
he's got
the text.
Uh,
Regolith will remember this. But he has no idea about this, but.
So, then
you guys going towards the piano room. You.
I rolled a 23.
oh, I mean, like I've already started my song and everything.
Through the shadows. You get to the door. As you enter, you hear a melody. Describe the piano room. Seeing the burnt bodies up close is incredibly unsettling. You don't like looking at their teeth. Gross.
Can I grab one of the teeth?
Huh?
Can I collect one of the teeth?
You know what?
Roll me a.
Eminence and Shadow style.
Roll me an investigation.
Nah, Eminence and
That's what I roll in that 20.
anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
And
You perfectly pluck
The Eminence and Shadow?
teeth clean. No damage.
Anime?
No nothing.
The Eminence and Shadow?
I think I've heard of it.
Despite this thing being a zombie, it's perfectly white. It looks humanoid, but it's large and incredibly sharp at the end.
Tyler, tell me you've
And
seen
it's double-edged.
Tyler. Tell me you've seen the Eminence and Shadow.
I've seen clips. I've not seen the show.
Okay, well, for people that get the reference, Eminence and Shadow style. I'm playing Moonlight Sinatra for Gabo. To let him know that he's my dearly beloved at this current moment. So, we enter this room, which, you would think it's just a casual door. It's got some nice carvings on it to make it look nice and decadent and a little more stylish. But we enter the room.
Keep going. I'm gonna get a fresh drink. I forgot one up there.
I'm gonna say like the earlier interior was like a brown oak wood, or maybe a slightly darker.
I probably
It's a slightly darker wood. With some Victorian-esque trims and stuff, and like wall patterns going on. But now that we've actually kind I'm gonna describe the outside room first more. You know, the outside room was barren, sort of. Like, it looked nice, but it didn't really seem like it had too many features. Like, you know, it's like one of those rooms where, like, yeah, there's that plant in the room, but that doesn't really add anything to the fucking room at all. Because I wanted this room to be bare. Because I don't think that this room should be the one that expresses me. It should just be one that welcomes people in. It's nice, it's cozy. There's a, you know what? There's even a fireplace in this
The cheese for your
living room. Oh,
cheese.
Oh, cheese.
The cheese man has come.
He gave us the cheese touch.
I was describing the outside a little bit more. That it was darker, like darker than oakwood, but you know it has like a Victorian-esque style trimming and you know wall print on the parts that aren't
Flashbang.
wood. There's a
Should be able to peel the top there.
there's a what do you call it?
Other side.
Do you need help?
Okay, I know how to get mine, but I can't get it. I know how to peel mine. I eat these all the time.
You know, I
No,
guess
it's stuck. It's stuck. It really is.
I'm just a string cheese expert, I guess. No, you had an error print. You had a rare special edition error print.
Oh, so it is hard. So it wasn't going crazy.
Look at this.
I wasn't going crazy. What?
Let's see.
But other than the bar in the room that was in that outer room, there's not really much going on for it. Like, there's some nice plants. Like, there's some of my favorite plants. There's like some spider lilies, you know. There's like a little area that has like a little potted spider lily, you know. And there's a table with a what are those trees called? You know, when people want to get their fungus.
So mine was the funk.
They-
You
they
flamed
trim-
me
trim
for
up
no
a
reason.
really small tree.
Bonsai.
Bonsai. There's a bonsai tree. There's gonna be a bonsai tree that's maintained by the main staff. There's not gonna be too much going on in this room.
It has the cheese.
To his Paulo's liking,
A blessed snack.
the Victorian style pattern will be somewhat green and gold in this starter room. But as we enter into the drastic changes, it's done on a nice wood style flooring and a nice cozy little atmosphere. Checker pattern, marble floor. It's a ballroom.
A ballroom.
Yeah. Like, you would think that we're in like old time England, and I'm trying to.
Anywhere luxurious for Gobo to sit his posterior while he listens to your melodies?
Yes. Of course, there is seating. Of course, there's seating. There's an area for seating. There's an area for waltzing.
You say you would have like a nice leather, super sweet cushion double bench, kind of like the curved wood furniture.
I would.
Or
There
gold
would
furniture.
be the the guest tables, but then there'd be like the it would seem like a king's table, like an area where the noblemen would sit, and I would offer Gobo my chair. There would be a nice luxurious red and gold chair. The atmosphere is because like I said, the first room was like green and gold trim, and with like darker than oak wood. But in this room, it's following the Victorian style, but it's going to be red, and the checkered marble floor, and it's going to be a ballroom, and it's going to set a different tone. It's going to be a nice. grand piano sitting up on its own little circular pedestal in the middle of the waltzing ballroom. For over here, I offered Gobo the chair where it's closest to the seeing where people would be dancing and such.
Well, thank you. This is so wonderful.
It would
It's
be
so spacious in here.
yes. Did you know? It's for oh.
Oh, did Buddy knock it over?
Did I use the charger?
Guess who? Yeah, sure. Hold on, chap.
Yeah, you got punked, Buddy. That's right.
Okay.
So you don't want the smoke. A brief flash
Man,
while he fixes things.
my setup is. The shoe is failing me. Let's see, where's Dan at? Dan is my frame of reference. Okay, where was I at?
Where were you?
Yeah, where was I? I was describing the room. I know that. The chair that Gabo's sitting in, you know, it's gonna look like a kingly chair, sitting with like, let's see, like 6 chairs. You know, fancier looking chairs than the guest chairs, definitely. Going beside them one way and then the other. And they're at the viewing and at a better view at the piano and seeing the pianist playing the keys.
Beautiful, beautiful. Braylon, you entering, hearing this melody, seeing this beautiful place,
I'm amazed.
and a maid approach you. Okay.
Hello, Master Regula.
Hello.
Welcome. They're both in the ballroom, but would you like some food?
Sure.
What would you like? We have drink too.
Yeah, like, get salad,
Yeah, we can get you a salad. Anything else?
water.
Water? That's it?
Yeah.
We can make just about it. You sure?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. No, scurry off and
Do you have a coffee?
Oh, coffee? Would you like to take it at the bar or in the ballroom?
In the ballroom.
Okay, we'll meet you there.
And I'm gonna go into the ballroom.
You see Ziggy on this beautiful, magnificent piano playing this great melody. And
Bardic
Gobo-
inspiration!
Bardic inspirations, and Gobo staring in awe. His eyes are like a starry anime girl.
I'm just gonna
Sparkly.
I'm gonna stand next to Gobo and not really say anything, just watch. But I'm gonna sneak. Not really crouching down, but just kind of like not making my presence known. Just pulling up right next to Gobo and just standing next to him.
You sneaking to do that?
Yeah.
Perception.
At 23.
Oh. Gobo does not see you, brother. Gobo's already enchanted.
I'm
by what he's
not
doing.
paying attention to him neither. I'm just gonna say
Gobo,
that now.
you get right up next to Gobo. He's just staring in awe at Ziggy.
I'm lost in the music.
I'm just gonna kind of watch and wait for my coffee and water and salad.
You're not gonna sit down next to Gobo?
No.
There's fine luxurious chairs.
I'm just, standing watching.
Right next to him, kind of. Doesn't even know it.
No, yeah.
Midway through the song, one of the maids comes out because it doesn't take long to make a salad and fucking.
Man, I sure am worried
And a
about
coffee.
Regulus. Good job, Ziggy!
What'd you say, Gobo?
Go well.
The maid staff then
Go jumps up for a second, spilling his drink.
the maid staff then puts the
No,
stuff down
no,
in the chair
you
next to
drink.
Gobo.
You scared me. You
Oh, I
scared me.
didn't mean to scare you.
You said the maid staff?
The maid staff comes in and I hear this, so I say, make sure to put it on the left. And so as they come in, they put it on to the left of Gobo, the plate of salad, the cup of water, and the
Oh,
coffee.
gosh. Oh, my
Oh, I appreciate this. Thank you. Free?
Regulus, you
sure.
can't sneak up on people like that.
And they
Well, I didn't mean to sneak up on you, Gobo. You were just so enthralled by the musician, I didn't want to interrupt.
You scared me.
You wanted some of this salad?
I step down.
I already ate. And I'm more of a meat person.
Salad? You didn't want anything else?
Ah, no, it's good. I need to, we need to stay healthy. We're going through a lot right now. I'm gonna start eating the salad,
a rabbit
drinking the
person
coffee,
be
drinking some of this water.
Oh god. There's an actual name for them.
My character is vegetarian.
I've played as one before.
I don't know. I just think it'd be ironic. I'm lying. He doesn't like the lying part.
Really wanted he's the Virgil.
You join Gobo.
Herringons.
What are you, a Theragon?
The waitress.
Sure.
The maid.
whatever you say.
Rabbit person.
The maiden. Ezekiel playing his song.
It's over painting time.
We're transferring.
Can we say we're resting? That's like a ring expansion for you.
Yeah, after I play the piano, we all go up and rest. I'm in like the main good room, and then both of them basically get their own little bachelor pads. They have like little mini fridges with accommodations for them in the room.
You guys will
Okay,
listen to
Dan.
the eerie music of mine's gonna be like fast-paced fighter music and shit.
Yeah.
And
We'll see what happens here.
yeah, I mean, you could, I guess, speed run over to us, speed run into the painting, speed run over all the way, speed run to us, and then you're like, hey guys, so
Picks up the painting, runs away.
True. Just escapes to the surface with the painting. Be like, oh, okay.
Now we've got this multi-million-dollar painting at our disposal from like this ultra rare artist.
Not only
ends up taking the
you're a
painter out
terrorist,
with us.
you're an artist thief. You also stole the painter.
Yeah, right. Kidnapping.
Yeah.
So
He could find his way back, hopefully.
DM, did he?
We killed him too by leaving him out in the elements. He's never been out of the city.
Did he kill enough people to consider it a little bit of a genocide?
Dunzum,
Yes.
you
Yes.
breaking out of this window into the sky, you hear around you, warning, 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 level 5 detainee on the loose. Warning, warning, a full lockdown has been placed in effect. All residents are ordered to take shelter and get out of the streets immediately or risk death or worse. You hear that on the loop.
Good thing
As
I'm out
you
in the
see
streets.
drones whizzing around, flying high up in the air around this place now. Big spotlights coming down from them in multiple directions. Platoons soldiers in the streets you can see high up from this tower of this palace. It's like a spiral tower, and there's multiple from this palace. You just came out of one of them. You can see all around soldiers in the streets running around. Look, little dots of people in commotion. It's chaos right now.
Can I start making my way towards the magical college hovering 300 foot above the air?
You want to go to the magical 300 feet up? There's some drones up there.
300 feet in the air?
They're all up. When I say covering the sky, I should describe it better. When I say covering the sky, I mean at different levels.
Okay, then can I just fly above the rooftops? This way, in order for them to fire at me, they'd have to fire into the homes of their own citizens.
Okay. You trying to like... Are you trying to stealthily avoid shit, or...?
Yes, I'm gonna try, but...
I mean, if they have to shoot, they're killing their citizens.
As you begin trying to make your way through these gigantic buildings, all these drones flying around at different levels through them, all these soldiers running the streets, the commotion, give me a stealth roll in the chaos with advantage because of the chaos.
Flashbang.
Shit is happening.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Watch this.
That's a 10.
Flashing blue
And then
lights
up.
all over the city. Sirens going off. Level 5 detaining loose.
I definitely have to save while I'm going
13.
out of districts. How far away?
Oh, well, the glowing blue lights look all over the city, from what he can see.
I got a 13, but I'm gonna use my spark of genius on this to turn it into a 17.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
It allows me to add my intelligence modifier to any ability check I make. I can do it a number of times equal to my intelligence modifier.
Pretty sneaky. You think you're doing a good job of... You're not the quietest guy, but you think with all the chaos going on, the sirens blaring, you're doing a good job of sticking at the right spots between the buildings, using the right cover, avoiding the chaos. You see the lights around you turn red. Most of the people now evacuated inside, mainly soldiers on the streets, robots on the loose. As you hear, warning, warning, members of the Fearsome Four are now being deployed. Warning, warning,
Oh my god, I got a
members of
Furious
the
5 coming after
Fearsome
me
Four
now.
are now being deployed.
Oh my god, it's the Furious 5.
As you see about 200 feet in front of you, kind of like a drop pod flying down.
Can I shoot the drop pod?
Give me an attack roll.
I'm shooting that shit with the rail gun. I'm not letting... They're gonna smack into the ground, not into the... not
200
pod.
feet away is pretty far.
Well, you were the one that gave me the rail gun with this long-ass range on it.
I did. While y'all are exploring an ancient, old, haunted painting,
3-round burst.
Dan is being hunted down by and wanted by an advanced cyber society, and now the Fearsome Four.
My cat would hear about these Fearsome Four and be like, okay, so these are other guys we need to avoid. He heard that and he was like, 200 feet away? Yeah, I should shoot at him.
I'm gonna blow up the drop ship so they just smack into the ground at full force.
We'll see how this goes. Amplify his way too at that point, you know? Let's switch these guys.
Because it's a +3 weapon. I'm proficient in it. God damn it. Proficient, so 4.
Ship. Chippy.
+5.
Kobe.
9, 12. Ooh, +12 hit. Okay.
Nice.
19 plus 12, so that's 31 to hit on the first one because it's a 3-round burst.
No, definitely hit the ship.
15 plus 12, so that's 27.
Definitely would hit.
Okay. And that's 10 plus 12 for a 22.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's an advanced royal drop pod. Made by a sci-fi society.
2 of your 3 shots hit.
This isn't like just armor. This is a spaceship, bro. Basically. But
I got a question.
elite military unit drop pod.
I got a question. Because he's been like basically in their like military like defense system like heavily, he would know where to shoot to disable like their systems to like have it just fly down and out of the air.
He didn't ask me that. And he also didn't roll a history roll for it.
That's common.
I'm just curious. Because I mean, he is the mechanical genius.
He's been there a few
He's
days.
also 200 feet away.
19.
And he gets 200 feet away.
Well, he's got
And he's
Genos.
been there 3
The
days.
DM gave him the Genos theme song. Like, I feel like he's about to fuck some shit up.
Or he gave the
32.
Furious 4 the Genesis theme song.
No.
There's a big difference, right?
No, he gave Dan the Genos theme song.
Sure. Let's hope for that.
32 damage.
Okay.
Because this
And
thing
total?
only does. Yeah, it only does 2d8 damage.
Because of the burst.
Yeah.
It balances it out. Because you're getting a good, attack burst
Pew
there.
pew pew pew.
But each one's not as strong. The 32 altogether, you get a good strike on the ship. A little bit of smoke on it as it slams in the ground. A big thud. As you hear the sound of even from here, a loud, like a door opening. You see crawling. Actually, can you see it? There's smoke around. Give me a perception. One figure crawling out of the smoke of this pod.
I'm actually not going to take a moment to look at them. Can I make another attack action instead?
Well, if you're making an attack, I'm sure you're looking.
Because I don't need to see what I'm shooting at here in the smoke in order to do what I'm about to do.
Don't overheat your rifle. Go
Using
for
a
it.
different gun. I'm going to shoot
No, go for it.
the
Yeah, go for it.
shoulder hyper cannon at the ceiling above them.
Okay. So I'm just gonna tell you now.
Mm-hmm. That'll kill everything.
Well, no. You gotta think real quick. The ceiling is way high up. The ceiling, it's like a dark void up there.
Mhm.
You haven't seen the height of the ceiling.
Okay.
You don't know if you'd even hit a ceiling, Dan. You gotta remember how deep underground we actually ended up going here.
I mean, if we're in a cave, there has to be a ceiling.
Oh, there is. Not anywhere close to anywhere of these skyscrapers. This ceiling is, like, when I say it's like a pitch dark void up there, I mean it.
Well,
Little
remember-
crystals far off in the distance were glittering like stars.
Well, because I have the haste I have haste cast on me, so I have 2 main actions a turn,
Okay.
which I'm promptly going to use to dash. So I was already moving at, or I guess that'll make me 80 feet closer to the school, away from them.
Okay. You do not want a perception, this guy?
No, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Damn.
It's okay. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna catch up to you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I can put distance. I can put something between us.
Yeah, but you might know where that shot came from.
Well, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Like snipers, they move after they shoot. which is exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, 'cause, like, right now, you saw a figure come out of this, and you're like, okay, he jumped out of that, huh? Yeah, let's get on the move now.
Yeah,
let's
get going.
He's coming out of fire and smoke, and I don't want to see what he wants to do to me if he gets over it.
I'm not trying to lose my fancy suit after just getting it.
It's kind of like the picture in the back. Him getting out of the smoke and fire.
It was a muscular silhouette.
And
I told you it was his theme song.
No, that's the other guy coming out of the smoke and fire.
You getting a run. You hear in the distance, "I'll kill you!" A fierce shout. As you hear the thud of
That's some beta male behavior.
loud footsteps rapidly approaching in your direction from the distance you just shot at.
so, this is one of those times I'm glad I'm in Guardian mode instead of Infiltrator mode.
Tanky boy.
Yeah. Well, it also means I have a lightning gauntlets on my suit right now. Okay.
Is he going to face this thing head on?
I'm hoping no. We'll see that.
You guys are in a whole dungeon, and this guy has become the evil's
Dungeon?
most wanted within an hour.
Dungeon. Me and Gabo had steaks. I'm playing the
Yeah, you
piano.
guys are chilling for a minute. I'm just putting the reference here. While you guys are doing this, he's
Yeah, we're relaxing.
he is the most wanted man on the planet right now. Okay?
He's playing GTA 5 right now.
Yeah, right.
He got the 5-star wanted level and got the fearsome 4 deployed. Okay, this man is doing well shenanigans, as I would put it. The best kind of shenanigans.
Okay, so we're gonna start. This is getting a little excessive, so I'm gonna escalate it even further.
Yeah, you hear this scream. He's probably less than 100 foot away from you now.
So,
He's running.
Since I have haste, that gives me 2 actions on my turn. I'm going to cast Fireball and then shoot the hyper cannon at him.
Okay. As you cast Fireball, you realize in the time you thought to cast Fireball and the time you are now, he went from 80 feet to 70 feet.
Okay.
This guy is fast.
I'm still moving too.
Making it out now, you can't see the details. It looks like a very pissed off Minotaur. And its right half is
I actually know about this guy.
its right half is completely cybernetic.
Is this the guy that we know about because we saw him during the war?
His right half is completely cybernetic, robotic, and the left is completely flesh. But you can't make out details or colors. You can tell that half's metal and half is flesh.
And then in my movement, I'm gonna go 80 foot upward as I'm like shooting this stuff at him.
It's going to make a reaction as you cast Fireball, and you see it grabs a very large object from its back and puts it on its shoulder. As it, what's the way to describe it? Like a giant blue ball, seeming of some sort of plasma, magical energy and lightning, starts to whoosh, like lightning bolts whoosh, coursing out as it's going to shoot a giant ball of energy at your fireball in a reaction.
So he's trying to shoot my fireball out of the air?
He's trying to meet it in the air, so think big explosion halfway between y'all.
Yeah.
So Tyler was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make these big, strong guys to help you guys defend the Inu city. You know, your ally against these Ragnar."
And then here we are having like the last Agni
I
Kai
don't
in
know
the
if you thought
fucking
we were gonna have to
streets.
fight them, but here we go.
now you're fighting these guys that were gonna be like
Instead
there
of
in
preparing
this
for the
big
big
war
war.
with you and
Yeah.
against these horrible enemies. You're probably gonna get there was a path here where you meet
Let's be
King
honest.
Harold. And
This
you have,
plan is fun.
you get to see
Yeah.
him in his royalness. And you get to
And
meet the fearsome
Shit has hit the
war.
fan
And they
full.
fight
The
Yeah.
allies
Yeah.
know
Like,
to
if
take
it's people
on
weren't
possibly
fucked
the
before,
foundation, the
they're fucked now.
Ragnars, boy.
Yeah, especially
But
since
here
the
we
city's
are.
about to be destroyed in the fighting here.
Hey,
Because me and
one
him
of
are
the
both
members
in
of
the
the
paint
four
team.
launching lightning ball at Dan.
Keep
while he
defining
shoots a
away from
fireball.
the university.
A literal Dragon Ball style clash of a big energy
Think
ball
the last
explosion.
Agni Kai when they're just shooting that fire and it just boom blows up down the
Yeah,
line.
and he's definitely going to hit it. So your fireball and this lightning bolt is literally just meet, and there's a big blinding flash of light in front of you, almost like a mixture of lightning and fire that just goes off everywhere.
What about the fire? What about
the hyper cannon.
Yeah.
Attack roll?
Okay.
It's gonna shoot
You can barely, as you try to shoot it. I won't. With all the smoke and stuff, I'm gonna give you disadvantage on it because you can just barely see him like through the smoke from this explosion.
I mean, he's
So I'm
fired
trying
at
to
the
hit
same time.
Did you?
Yeah, because I have a haste, so I can have 2 main actions on a turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was literally because like my suit is firing
attack
the
roll,
weapon,
attack roll, attack
and
roll.
I'm
he would
casting
just
the
not
spell.
see it behind the fire.
Yeah, just
Yeah, so the fireball would be coming at him. He'd be prepared for the
Yeah.
fireball.
So it's
and
like
then
literally like his cannon basically just fired his launcher, and it's like cocked up in the air. You know, a little steam coming
Blew
up
up in the middle, and then
Yeah, and then you still got something on your ass. Yeah.
thump thump.
Cyborg Minotaur.
I think I'm ready for it to pull out the
Man,
lightsaber.
what's this guy's story?
It ain't gonna
Let
matter
him pull out
after
the
this.
such a
lightsaber.
cool partner.
let him pull out a lightsaber.
Man, I wonder what he would have been about. Why is he half robot? Why is he on the Inu planet? Wow.
The war that happened before we left.
Cool lore? What?
Yeah.
Well, Dan's creating cool lore.
5 plus 12,
17.
17, and then my last spark of genius.
For what?
22.
To hit?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have without that spark of genius. Not with that 17.
Well, it's an AoE hit anyway, so as long as it hit around him in a 10-foot area, it still would have dealt damage.
It's
to
gonna
him.
hit him though.
Okay. 40, 10. It's like 22, 20, or 21, 22.
Cyborg.
48.
Yeah.
What was his name? I doubt we'll ever learn.
Yeah. What was his name?
Who's?
The cyborg the cyborg minotaur.
Why are you asking for his name now?
We'll never get to know.
What do you mean?
He's about to get decimated. What do you mean?
He's not gonna get decimated. He's just getting hurt so he can run. Yeah,
You're-
this guy is chilling, dude. This guy is fine.
Alexander's in the greatest military tech that this land has to offer.
So he just
For
wants
Inu.
people.
38 damage,
I don't
fire
know.
and force.
Hmm?
38 damage, fire and force.
I think he's gonna fuck this guy up.
You think with 38 damage that's gonna kill this guy?
Oh, I'm not saying he's gonna kill this guy. I'm just saying that Alexander's gonna fuck this guy up.
As this cannon explosion hits him, he makes a has some steam coming off his body, a few burn marks. He seems to shake it off. A little bit of like heat marks on the metal. You see a better look at him now. That right side, completely robotic, shiny silver with grid green glowing lines all throughout. The other side half flesh, white hair. A piercing teal eye. On the robot side, a glowing green eye. One horn is bone, the other looks like some sort of chainsaw horn. Also appears to be some kind of giant plasma launcher. Very big, wide tube at the end. Almost like the thunder gun from Black Ops. You've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big gun.
Well, the Wonder Waffle is not.
DM's
that
gonna
big.
get a munch. Does anyone want anything? And a beer. I want a new beer.
I'd like a munch and a beer, so I'll grab my own beer.
Okay. Anyone want anything, or we just all get the
Take a munch, I guess.
I would appreciate a munch.
munches? I'll grab myself a beer. You don't want a beer?
I've still got my first one. Whew. This is getting interesting over here.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people are about to die in the collateral from this fighting. Because this is a lot of explosive magic being used here.
Yeah. I'm just a little bit curious. Like, so you saw 2 things falling from this dropship, and you exploded one of them, and this guy chased after you. But the other one, okay, we don't know about. And then there's 2 others that we didn't see.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think the full Furious 4 is here. I think it's 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I think I slowed one of them down.
Yeah.
But I'm actually considering engaging this guy in a melee here.
Really? With your thunder gauntlets?
I mean, not necessarily, because, like, remember, I do have combat magic.
Yeah.
And, like, I do have, like, enlarge reduce. And I'm a medium creature in my suit. But that means I would have to give up my haste. And I do have things like shield, absorb elements. So, like, I can duke it out for a little bit.
Yeah, but that only gives them time to close in on you.
Genos
You kind of just need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I don't think that's an option. I think it's more of a fighting retreat until my Thopter can get to you guys and beg for help here.
Well, we can't even get out right now.
Well, because remember, Alexander's a support kit, so I'm actually full of utility to keep this fight going for a while, because I've got, like, Vortex Warp, so I can teleport away if it's necessary and stuff like that.
That's good. Once your Thopter goes into painting, like, you're not getting that Thopter back till we escape.
I mean, the Thopter would get basically one shot by this guy anyways.
Yeah.
How is your doctor gonna find this?
Well, it's at the Magic Academy right now, and I know you guys are in the painting. So
Yeah.
if I find the painting, it can start, because that thing's fast as fuck.
Once it goes in the painting, though.
Looks around until it finds you.
Very nice.
There's- You guys left all the doors open and shit like that, so it's not like you can't follow.
No,
your
they
path.
close
Not gonna lie,
Oh.
You have to raise your hand to.
without you saying anything, I was preparing for my mansion to have 4 rooms without even you being there. Just, out of instinct. So then it would automatically want to let you in.
I think one of the requirements of a mansion is having more than 4 rooms.
Done.
No.
Having
So cheese is
of it
one.
being called a mansion. In real
Also
life.
take this. It's dangerous to go alone. I got cheese for myself and I ate chocolate out there. I ate only one piece of the Hershey's, so you guys get the Reese's. Beer.
Good luck, soldier.
Thank you.
I have faith.
And then for my movement on my turn, I'm gonna fly 80 feet up. Because I'm more scared of this guy than I am the drones.
You fly 80 feet up. You see him kind of shake it off. It looks like he flips a switch on his launcher. He's going to take another shot at you. This time, some sort of pulse wave comes out.
Would you say this is an elemental damage type or like a roll to hit?
Not a damage type.
Okay.
He shoots this out at you. Does an unnatural 20 hit?
Actually, it meets my AC, so I'm gonna cast the shield spell, which gives me a +5 to AC.
For a reaction.
Yes. I gotta remove that spell slot.
So
You
it's the shield.
Eat this, and you don't feel affected by whatever it is. As he grunts, sets his launcher on the ground for a second. You see him grab something on his waist, kind of flip it up a little bit. He presses a button, and on both sides, a laser spear. As he I'm going to kill you. Toss. He sounds very pissed off.
He's got to roll above a 25.
19.
Because shield lasts until my next turn.
Off again. As he steam literally coming out of both his nostrils. Angry fireball. As he's gonna pick up his launcher again and spin it, and almost put it up like a shield in front of him as a small glow appears on the underside of it. And he's gonna end his turn.
Would you say the buildings around here are tall?
Yes, very.
Okay, can I shoot the base of one of the buildings on the street with the rail cannon and a fireball to cause it to collapse on him?
You can try. These are big buildings, so I don't know if it'll make the whole thing collapse. But you can try it. You want to make an attack roll with that?
Well, I'm fireballing and hyper cannoning the base of the building.
Okay, you can make an attack roll with.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna cast the spell Shatter on the side of the building. Because Shatter does like double damage to buildings and constructs.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh boy, let me look up Shatter.
Coolman is hard with cool lore and you strap it up building.
I learned by magic lore the Beamtown bullies are back in town. If they can drop a shopping mall on someone, I can drop a building on someone.
That's crazy. I rolled a 16, a 6, and a 6.
I mean, you made a Hydra Bomb already, so I feel like you can make a new.
Well, yeah, but I had prep time for that. And like the whole city's worth of supplies at my willing disposal. I wasn't Tony Stark in a cave, I was Tony Stark in Stark Industries.
I was about to say, Tony Stark built his suit in a cave. Tony Stark built his suit in a cave. With scrap metal.
How wide are these streets?
Hmm?
How wide are the streets? Would you say he's within 10 feet of the wall of the building?
No.
Okay.
Wider streets than that.
He's probably 10 feet wide himself.
I'm gonna drop down 20 feet so I'm within spell range.
Boop.
Okay.
That looks like you're just stabilizing.
We'll just have to see how this goes.
Right?
Literal all-out war with the Inu while you were in a painting!
Not good.
You know, it's just like you guys leave and you're like, Alexander couldn't get into too much trouble. He was smithing stuff.
You know, and he didn't like the fact that I made one dude split another dude in half. So, what wrong could he do? Blows up a
He's
third
just-
of the cap.
I wonder
He's
if
just smithing a little bit. It's not like he would blow up a third of the palace and run away and kill some guards. And, you know, it's
Basically
it's,
fire
no.
upon civilians.
He's just smithing for people. He's trying to get them ready for the war. He'll be fine. He's with his people.
I don't think my character's thinking that. I think my character kind of knows that, you know, he's gonna come back to some
35.
set of circumstances. He doesn't know what, but he's expecting something.
You just don't know. You don't know how bad it's actually going
Yeah.
to be.
I don't know how bad it's gonna be, but honestly, once he tells me all this, I'm probably gonna be like, okay.
It'll be 43
I don't
damage.
think it would be coming from Alexander though. I feel like you would think, okay, Alexander's gonna tell me, like maybe the
only thing I'm
Ragnar
worried about
are
is
a day
leaving the
ahead.
painting, leaving the painting, and Alexander.
It's
is
gonna
dead.
do 45 damage to the building.
That would suck.
I mean, building is
It's a
brittle.
lot of explosions.
A giant explosion at the base of the building. As it begins to have a slight lean and slowly starts to look like it's slumbling down.
Can I use my class feature to double the weight of that building?
Yeah.
and then it just starts tumbling.
Because if you did that originally, it would have just demolished. But now it's leaning towards him, so now he does that, it's going to demolish one.
Holding his shield up to brace the hit. How much damage would that even be?
I mean, it's a whole building, so you're getting like.
Well, he's shielded too. He has a magic launcher shield.
Yeah, but the I mean, I
If
would
I
feel
had
like
to
that's a number of consecutive lunge, like physical
I'd
hits.
say honestly.
Or at the very least, it'll slow him down.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, there's stuff inside, so it might explode. So a little bit of physical, a little bit of explosion.
Okay,
Well,
we're
mostly
talking-
physical, a little bit of explosion.
I would say like 150 to 200, but with the shield, you'd probably take like half. Probably like 75 to 100.
Yeah, the shield's eating some of this. I need to specify. That's why I need to know how much damage.
I would say like 75. to
Because
100.
he's going to eat some of this, and I don't
These are
know if he's going to
skyscrapers.
die.
These are scrapers that are really thick.
He might get really hurt. I don't know if he's gonna die. It's a really thick, really well-made scraper.
I mean,
But
it
it's a
is
really
building.
made weapon, and it's a cyborg minotaur that's specialty is strength situations.
So the object
But
has to
can
be
it
large
lift
or
an entire
smaller.
building?
So I can't do the whole building, but can I double the weight in a point that would take a
Yeah,
big
absolutely.
chunk
It's
out and take it
troubling.
down?
I just want to know damage stuff. What do you think this would be damage-wise?
How tall is the building?
This one's about
It'd really
60 foot,
be
a
like
smaller
how-
skyscraper.
Well, the damage from objects falling on him is 1d6 per 10 feet fallen.
So 60d6.
Okay, there's a max fall damage in D&D. It's 20d6. So
But he's not all. He's
No,
also
no.
not falling the building.
like
got
4
falling.
buildings falling on him. Massage falling objects. If it weighs over 200, it does the max fall damage, which is 20d6.
So 20d6 damage.
But you would shield, so yeah, you're probably taking 10d6.
Maybe
So now I've got to roll 20d6.
Yeah, and he's gonna take half of that.
I don't even know if I have a D6. Good luck,
Oh
soldier.
boy.
So
Alright.
he's going. He's
I'm rolling 10.
I'm sorry to put you on the spot, man.
Dan, you want me to roll 10? 10 of them, you roll 10 of them?
20d6. You've got bad luck though.
Okay, that's fair.
And someone's gonna fudge the rolls. It's
Here.
gonna be me,
You
damn
roll
it.
it, I'll tell me the number.
Okay, so 20d6.
Yep.
2.
Y'all went
Two.
to bed. Y'all enjoyed dinner, listening to music,
Two.
and dance.
6.
Well, we're not at bed yet. We're still.
3.
I thought you were with the
No,
rest.
we did.
1.
Oh, okay.
That's what y'all said.
6.
Now you're telling me, that's not
Six.
fair to say one thing.
Okay,
to
my
me.
bad, my bad.
I'm doing these things.
I forgot.
What was the
Because we
last one?
sped ran
3.
it. I wasn't like deep describing like I was the other bit.
6. That's 10.
So it was just like, yo, okay, yeah, we're
6.
just doing this thing, and I was just like, okay.
4. 6. 1. 4. 5. 1. 1. 3. 5.
Okay. So 73 damage.
Between both of you?
Between both of them, what?
Oh no.
No,
all 20.
total.
Oh okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Plus the round he took earlier. And then that's
No,
not
you did 19.
halved.
I need one more.
Oh, I did 19?
Oh,
Come on, baby.
get a 6.
2.
Okay, so 75 damage.
And then that's not the halved version either.
So it's gonna be 36.
36.
A big hit, a big tumble. You hear, but it doesn't sound defeated or in pain. It sounds very angry. You've hit this thing with a building and shot it with your cannon, and you've just heard, "I'm going to kill you," in grunts of anger.
While it's trapped under this building, can I take the opportunity to skedaddle out of here?
Yeah, absolutely. You just pissed this guy off. I'm out of here.
It was like while he's buried under that rubble, getting himself out of that rubble, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, saw me in a building and was like, okay, let's just
Like,
Just kidding.
the
This
roll
is,
perception
I
with
don't need
disadvantage.
this right now. I'm escaping. By
Yeah.
the way, your thopter's at the university.
I know it was there. It's been there. Since
It's been
before
there,
I
so
left.
just waiting for you.
No, I had it searching. Remember, because I was literally like,
Yeah,
everyone's
'cause-
probably too busy, so I'm just gonna have.
Oh
it in
yeah,
there
by now
searching.
I'd say it has found the painting room. Exquisite paintings everywhere, with an eerie haunted castle painting in the centerpiece of the room.
It's zooming right into that one.
into the world.
Alarms immediately as soon as it goes in and starts trying to find them.
We're in it, man.
But it's just flying in. Continue with what you're doing right now before we.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
it's
in the future.
barreling through this thing.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not-
not here yet. I'm not here yet.
I
This
mean,
is
it's
events
gonna
to happen.
stumble
Believe
upon
me,
the mansion
it'll
door,
happen.
which looks different than anything else and has
We're
a
gonna go back in one of the rooms where it's gonna
a different magical
Are you
offset to the
sneaking around
magic
something
realm.
and it's gonna activate the thing.
So we're resting.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep fucking running to the university.
You begin to make a mad dash. You know where the university is. It's far, but your suit can get you there at least in an hour, you think. You're trying to stay sneaky. Man, it's hard to stay sneaky when you got some fucker like that on your tail. I hope he stays buried under that building. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thought in your mind right now.
I literally did that just like I gotta buy time.
I
gotta
was-
buy
Get
gotta
time,
buy
get
gotta
time,
buy
get time,
I was
get
waiting
out,
to see
get
how
out.
he would roll. I was waiting to see him.
You did very good passing that, well, not letting that second wave hit you with that shield
It was probably an EMP.
of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have disabled my suit.
Yeah, someone wouldn't have been hovering anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
But
would have came back to dead, Alexander.
Alexander would have been in a very precarious position.
saved my life. But no, Alexander's got like 100 health points. Yeah, 109 health points.
I've got, I think I'm really close to that. 94.
Yeah, so Alexander probably could have eaten it. It would have done 74
Wait,
damage
what
to
what
him.
health points are you sitting at right now? Even after you've been healed.
I'm very impressed
Let
with
me
your
guess.
role play so far.
I will not die.
And the options. While,
Talking
you know,
about back-
going around on your board, you can see in the distance, they
Not
are
my
very...
board. He's got my board. My suit.
Oh yeah, your suit. Sorry, your suit. You can see in the distance between the gaps in these large buildings and skyscrapers, 3 other flame trails, smoke trails, I should say, similar from those from that pod. You saw him drop in from different parts of the city.
Are they
It looks
dropping
like-
near me?
It looks like one was deployed to each district, from what you can see. 2 are closer, one's really far away. So each,
Okay.
district of the city got one deployed in it.
There's hope.
Which means there'd be one where you're heading.
Yeah, I'm good enough to stall them off when I come across them.
Because one of the trails you do see looks like it's in the direction of the university. Mm. So anyway,
After we've gotten rest, I get up and I want to check.
hold on. Let me change the music real quick. You still got me on upbeat, funky future. We're in a mansion in a palace and in a castle. And like, give me a second.
Yeah, play some proper Victorian music.
Let me get my music on. I'm doing
I
Elden
said
Ring
this is a
again.
Victorian-esque mansion. Like, I feel like once
I did it
Alexander
last session,
enters
too.
his mansion, he's gonna be like, oh,
I think this is good for his man.
this is my taste.
No, he won't.
It will look nice.
He's a frog hillbilly.
I know, but he likes beautiful
One of
things.
the night.
Oh, I forgot to describe one thing about the ballroom.
He likes beautiful Smith objects. This is the dude that lives in a Shrek-style house in a swamp.
Although no one
You
asked,
know,
no one
like-
asked about it, and I forgot to mention it. In that ballroom that we were in, there was paintings on the wall. There were paintings of different clowns. There was about 6 paintings.
I think it would be really cool that the closer you get with like the evil entity, it starts to like change different
Ziggy.
things. Like the paintings stop being
You
about
awake?
your home world and they start being like paintings of the monster.
Yeah.
You awake in your grand room in this mansion.
Oh,
Your super cozy bed.
you know, I'm used to more women being here. Anyway, I enter out and I'm gonna go
You
down.
try to get out of the bed, and it's like it's sticking to you.
Oh. This
Like
is
your
new.
flesh almost stretches out on it.
So this is gonna be like, was it Saw that did it, where he was in the burning car and as he tried to get up from the seat?
His skin had already fused with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice practical joke, boy.
Except for your bed. The whole room goes to black. A giant smile appears at the foot of the bed, covering that where that entire wall was. It's been a while, Ziggy.
Well, I never thought you would accompany me to bed.
Do you feel it?
Feel what?
Something momentous has happened.
Well, I might have an erection, but I think that's not what you're talking
No,
about.
no, no. Not such an earthly matter as that, you pervert.
Morning wood calls, you know.
Ziggy, it's almost your time in the spotlights.
Spotlight.
You
know-
hear banging around the room.
I had a question. Your power, you say you want to envelop the universe in darkness, right?
Oh, Ziggy, 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 Ziggy. It's more than just that. Far more.
Why don't I control darkness? I feel like Lucifer. Or not Lucifer. Lucius. I feel like Lucius, but without the Prince of Darkness power. Other than, you know.
Wow,
Symbol.
Ziggy. You want that? You just need me to take over your body, right?
But that
If
would.
you want the real darkness.
But that would take over the emergency use.
Power. No, I'm not talking about my emergency use, as we call it. If you want darkness, all you need to say is void. Take me over. I give you my body. And I'll happily join the spotlight for a bit.
Okay. So what do you want to talk about, champ?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I just wanted to celebrate with you, Ziggy.
What? I mean, we're stuck in a painting right now.
In here. But out there. Oh, so much wonderful stuff is happening. Ah, it's beautiful. I can only hope to imagine what we could do if we entered the fray.
Well, you know, I do want to get out of this painting. We got the person we needed. I don't really care about this painter guy. What frayness is happening on the outside?
Oh, Ziggy, Ziggy, Ziggy. That would spoil the fun.
Did you hear my song?
Ziggy, I'm always here. I know everything about you.
So you listened and didn't give a compliment, is what I'm hearing.
Let Melody could use some work.
What? Moonlight Sinatra? Melody? Work? That is a masterpiece, sir.
You're capable of so much more. You want to get out of this paint?
Yeah.
This isn't the emergency use. Let me take over for 10 minutes.
Well. What about after we exit this mansion? Because I have some things to set up.
I can agree to that. The smile getting wider.
Any
And
more?
you want me to get you out?
With me and Gabo intact, yeah.
You and go, bro. Both of you. I think you do that. Unharmed. Nice.
I guess I shouldn't forget about the cat.
The cat too. Such a mess.
Uh-oh.
You are so fucked. What? No. Is he really that valuable to you, Ziggy? How often has he actually helped you?
I mean, he makes sure the traps are done for.
A tool's usefulness only goes so far. What if we consumed him?
Consumed him.
I'll get you in the goblin out of here. But the cat, he could join me in the darkness.
Oh. He is considered a friend, though. In some sort.
If you want to bring him out that bad, 20 minutes. And I'll bring him with us. And no harm will come to the goblin, the cat, or you.
What about the frogman?
You want no harm to him, too. He tried to kill you, Ziggy. You know, you wouldn't be yourself. If you gave your body to me for 20 minutes, it wouldn't be you that did anything to him. He has tried to kill you. 3 smiles appearing, all laughing with an echo in unison.
Well, I mean, if he tries to kill me again, I guess then it's okay. But, you know, if he doesn't try to kill me in that allotted time, then I guess don't kill him.
So only kill him if he tries to kill you when I have control of you.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. And it's a hand from the darkness. A deal. As soon as we get out of this mansion, control for 20 minutes, as long as I don't harm your friends here. And I get you out as promised.
What about that darkness control?
I can only grant you that when I am in control. But you'll get to feel it firsthand during those 20 minutes. A taste of it. Maybe we can even make a vow after.
You know, this is sounding a lot like a Diddy party.
What's Ditty Party?
It's a very interesting type of party, let's say that. There's a lot of baby oil involved. Let's just... anyway. Okay.
Adieu.
Well, it was a pleasure knowing everybody.
And you are back in your mansion bedroom.
I've woken from my full rest.
Yes, and you feel incredibly well rested.
Alfred! The head butler
Appears.
Yes. How much of...
What do you think, you Regulus?
Nothing.
I can just see it on your face.
Yeah.
You've had a lot to process here.
I granted your safety.
And you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neither do you, Alexander.
Nope. It's gonna get spicy in here.
And the term was, specifically with Alexander, he would not harm him as long as during those 20 minutes he didn't harm Ziggy, which would technically be void. So as long as he doesn't harm him first. But if Alexander saw him,
I was
Would
fine
he
with
shoot
self-defense.
him first?
You know, I'm fine with self-defense. Self-defense is, like, arguable.
this man might have condemned you on self-defense, Dan.
Where's the man on the bench when you need him?
How much of the snow have you accumulated?
A pound.
A pound? Does that accumulate to my mass?
It was harder to do than they thought. Outside of their usual servant duties.
It was just shaving ice.
Well, they saved you a pound's worth.
You can make snow cones.
They got really
Well,
tired.
See, that's the thing. Snow is fairly light. How much would a pound's worth actually look like? That's why I said, is it my mass's worth? Like, if I had a pound
Well,
of
no,
snow...
okay, you gotta think about that. Your mass of snow would be way more than just, visually, like you.
But could I make, like, a snow person of Ziggy out of a pound of snow?
I mean, I could probably see it. There's
Oh, yeah.
enough snow.
Let's see.
Snow does not weigh a lot.
No. I need
No?
at least a couple more pounds. Okay.
Just a no in the head shake now.
Okay. Well, hopefully when since y'all have had some time, y'all get more proficient with it and y'all accumulate more. Just continue on with what you're doing. And I'm gonna get up and go down to the grounds and go ahead and get some breakfast while I'm waiting for the others to wake up.
You get to the grounds. Gobo's already there eating what looks to be an omelet of sorts. Hop, hop, hop. You hear him. Hop, hop.
Ooh.
Oh, Ziggy! Ziggy!
Still trying to chew while talking to you.
It's so good to see you.
Yes.
I don't want to leave this place.
You would need 10 pounds. That's not.
So 10 days worth of shavings.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That doesn't sound like that much snow, actually.
1 cubic foot. Is
Well, I'm
4
trying to
pounds.
think, like, these servants have been sitting here shaving, like, one has been accumulating the ice, and the other one has been...
Well, this is not in their normal duties at all. You're asking guys that serve a mansion.
to shave ice for, like, a snow cone. I mean, I'm just thinking about like how much ice.
Did you specify how much you needed?
I said that
You
for
said
them to
your
just can accumulate ice.
You said accumulate.
and
the
stuff
mass.
it into the
And what if they were
freezer.
just accumulating?
For what, 8 hours of sleep? Plus probably like another 30 minutes on top of that.
Well, did your butlers do it the full time?
Yeah. At least 2 of them, or not. The head butler was accumulating the ice, and 2 of them were at least shooting or shaving down the ice. And anytime that the one wasn't busy serving us, then it would be shaving ice too. So once we're asleep, 3 people shaving down ice on top of 1 person accumulating
What
it.
did my cat see? In the room with the golden armor stand. Golden armor.
Yeah, it has not moved at all.
It's not really-
The entire night you slept, it did not move.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It is stayed motionless. Like it's waiting for something.
Well, I got up earlier and I'm kind of waiting in the main hallway in front of the door, waiting at that bar area for people to come. I should have my coffee with me for them to get out
Sure.
of bed.
Well, I mean, Gobo's already over there eating an
the
omelet.
bar.
Ziggy just joined them. Well, they were near it. They were in like a breakfast area or food area, I guess.
Okay.
Well, because how I explained it is when you enter, it's like a greeting room, you know, and there's like a staircase going up, and then there's like a little balcony, and it leads to all the rooms upstairs. I mean, there's, you know, some other doors going on, like there's, you know, a bathroom going on, there's that room to the ballroom to the side, but it looks like I don't want to say saloon type bar, but I'm thinking of like a nice looking bar, but it's mostly wooden. It's like a nice tavern bar, like a well maintained, like exquisite looking tavern bar, and then in the back is where like the kitchen and everything is.
Are you guys ready to leave the mansion? You feeling rested? When we leave, we're gonna have to go to the teleporter above us. By the way, there's a teleporter above us, and it'll lead us to the next floor up.
Is there anything out there?
Nah.
You can see that for sure right now.
Nah. Yeah.
Nah, they were all kind of just, standing there. And the ones that crawled through the firewall, they're burned up pretty much. Here's one of their teeth. I'm gonna hand one to him.
You scheming, Dan?
Huh?
Are you scheming?
Oh no.
Magic
Wow.
the Gathering.
Yeah, I'm making a magic.
I look over as he says, "You scheming," and I see a magic card, and I'm like, "Oh no, magic."
I'm making a vehicle energy deck, and so it's really funny because it's got max speed as a core mechanic and energy. So it's all about producing a bunch of energy and then going, reaching max speed and fucking people up by hitting them with the car.
You could use a hit.
I'm ready for a level up.
Honestly, me too.
Maybe after this
I-
dungeon.
Yeah, well, and especially after the chaos, I feel like he's
How much
caused enough-
XP do I get for all the people I killed in the palace?
Yeah, true. I feel like that deserves a level up in its own.
How much XP
He
do I get
farmed
for
enough.
instantly vaporizing like 100
We've already
people?
agreed it's at least a small genocide's worth.
Yeah.
So, is a small genocide's worth a level
Yeah,
up?
And it's the royal palace too, so it's
And-
not like anyone who died there
Yeah.
was a bitch. They're all
Yeah,
powerful
they're not
people.
peasants.
I
yeah.
mean, it was the top 13
So we're not
floors
talking
of the
about like
best smiths
one
in the
experience
country.
point. We're talking at least like 35 to 50 experience
If
points.
there's an
each.
afterlife, Alexander's not going to be in a good spot.
If there's an afterlife, I'll be surrounded by my hundreds of thousands of kids and grandkids.
You know,
He hopes.
like I told my family, if there's a hell, all the fun people are there. Later.
What kind of beer do you have?
Huh?
What kind of beer do you have?
Beer? We have twisted teas that are 8%.
You're in the mansion.
Oh, in the man. I'm like,
That's
what
not
do we
Anything is
have?
available.
Like,
That's why I was asking you. Are you sure you only want to sell this? Like you can ask for anything you want.
Okay. Well, I'll just take your, I don't know, beer of the day. Make up a beer of the day.
Beer of the day.
Yeah.
We call this one piss beer.
piss me, eh?
I'm gonna need this before we go out there. After we go to
Hey,
the teleporter.
actually, I got a good beer for him, and for him to try to get knocked off his ass. How about you give the beer from the Dwarven planet?
You saying this to your butler?
To one of the maids, because the butler's,
Well,
Okay.
you are one of the maids.
You are one of the
No.
maids. That's what I'm
What do you
saying.
mean no?
Now?
Yeah, no, I'm saying this.
What do you mean? No, this is your maid.
This is
No,
your
well, you
mansion.
asked.
You were doing it earlier. What are you
This is
talking
your
about?
No. You asked if I was saying this to the head butler. I was saying no. I'm saying this to the maid.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
you're looking at me like you want me to roleplay. And I'm like, hold up. This is.
No. I was about to say no. The head butler is still making ice and having the other two maids shave them down. They're still accumulating ice for me. So
You should tell him to step up there.
yeah.
You're too slow.
I'm gonna go back there with the whip and everything. Yeah, faster.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I say to the maid, bring the drink. Bring the finest ale from that dwarven planet I was on that one time, and they'll be like, yes, right away, and they'll like scurry off. There'll be a banana peel on the floor, and I'll do a little slip, a little clown gag, and and then it'll get up and then just run into the back from embarrassment, and then come out with this, what is it called? What's the glass called? What's a glass called?
What's a glass called?
No, it's a particular glass.
What's a glass called?
No, it's a particular glass that has a name, okay? Oh. I don't want to
Whose
just
head
say
is it?
mug.
Who's
Mine.
logging the bomb?
My bad. I was sitting here
The
having
one
to
asking
talk.
me what glass is.
Anyways, comes out
I'm
with this.
supposed to be the one that's bad about logging the
Comes
bomb.
out with this mug of ale that has a nice fruity scent to it and honey.
Okay.
It has a sweet nectar. It seems like it was aged for many decades.
Okay. This is pretty good. Well, talking about pretty good, there's also not pretty good, which after we go through that teleporter I mentioned above us, Gobo and Ziggy, it's gonna kind of flip us. And so just
Flip us?
yeah, just be prepared to flip. But I mean, I'll have my doctor board. We're just laying on this board from Alexander.
As long as you promise to catch me.
And you know what? I can do that for you, Gobo. I can do that for you. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And there's also a guy, gold armor, kind of just kneeling in the center of the room. My cat is already there watching it.
What room? The room that's outside the door, or
No, it's on the other side of the teleport, which is the next floor up. The main room with the 2 spiral staircases things, and then the other doors we didn't explore. I think there was 2 others. I would rather not fight this thing. We kind of need to get out of here. It's been 8 hours now that we've rested.
Yeah, we do need to get out of here. But it could put me all another song.
No, I'm okay. We should get out of here.
Have I shown you all the pool?
Well, just get ready for a flip after we go through the teleporter, me and you, and then you're just gonna land on the doctor board, and we're just gonna, go to the next floor.
How about the theater room?
I'm gonna leave now. Unless there isn't any reason like why we shouldn't leave, but I can't think of any reason why we shouldn't leave.
I will say, I will warn you guys,
What?
shit's going to get crazy on the other side of that door.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Ziggy? I mean, like, we're gonna face, like, a lot of monsters? Or you think there's gonna be a scary ghost?
We've already kind of. Why is it?
It's going this way.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
I
No, it's
don't-
not. It's
I don't
okay.
want to know.
It should have gone to Dan.
I didn't get a hit at all.
Yeah, Dan's hit.
Dan and Cash is trying to make a new one.
That's what.
Uh,
Why'd you skip Dan?
You're making me so
I
excited.
Yeah, it's going this
I-
way and you pass
I
it
thought
back.
Dan handed it to me. I don't know why.
Can I hit your
All I'll say is
Okay.
follow my lead. I'm going to get us out of here.
No, we already have. What else could you do? Are you gonna go back into the hallway? We're gonna.
All
Right, my
I will say is that I will get us out of here.
Well, he seems confident, Megalith.
Let's just continue with our plan and kind of.
I mean, I feel
I'm
like
gonna
fine.
tell
He
you.
just does this sometimes, right?
All right. Yeah.
All I'm going to say
He's
is
just really
is
confident.
once
You know,
we
I'll tell you
step
this,
out of
Bobo.
that door, if you don't go along with whatever is said coming out of this body's mouth,
I
What
got
do
you,
you
Ziggy.
mean,
We
this
love
body's
you.
mouth?
I love you. I listen to anything
I
you
love
say.
you too, and I've ensured your safety out of here.
What are you talking about?
I've ensured your safety out of here.
I think he's kind of snapped a little bit. Yeah, he's,
All I
We
will
need to get him out of
say
here as soon as
is,
possible.
yeah, he needs
He
some,
really
some,
needs. We need to get out of
some
this thing.
sunlight for him or something.
Yeah.
all I'll say is follow my lead.
Let's just. Yeah, what we got?
Okay, I'm going to look to my maid. I'm going to be like, I need you to bring me like 5 shots of depression. And they'll know what I'm talking about, and they're going to come out with like 5 shots of like an alcoholic shot, and you're going to see Ziggy just zit, 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 and then I'm like, alright, let's go!
That just made our job a lot harder.
He
Okay,
seems
we
to
got
be
it.
very enthusiastic about this.
Yes. Let us be off. I'm gonna kind of peek out of the mansion door.
Gobo kind of peeking out with you. The door's now closed. It looks like still the room illuminated by that light, a little overgrowth in it, some cracked bricks. A little staircase going up to that pedestal, but you don't see any in here except a few charred bodies, the 3 from before. The door's closed now.
I'm gonna kind of set up my thopter board in between the door, not outside the door, but like about to go outside the door. I'm gonna sit on the front. Can Gobo get on my back, and then get on the board, Ziggy.
I'm not in control anymore.
We haven't left the mansion yet. My board's in the entranceway of the mansion.
I think it's best I didn't step on that.
What do you mean? We're about to go up to the teleporter. How are you gonna get to the teleporter?
Again, you should follow my lead, and I'm gonna step out.
We're gonna cut from there for a minute.
Oh.
I'll be back here real quick. Boys, if you guys are willing. It seems as though Dan is not the only one going through crazy shit now.
No. 20 minutes of void time? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
And he just can't harm you or Gobo, and he has to guarantee your safety.
You could have at least told me to tell Gobo, or to tell Alexander to not attack me. You know what I mean? Like,
Not even a word about that, just
Because then I could have at least been like, don't attack him or else he'll kill you. Otherwise, he can't hurt you. At least I know that.
Listen. Last time I
What if I try to attack?
Last time I told Alexander, hey, I made a contract, but I made it sure in a way that you won't get harmed. He tried to kill me anyways. I think him not knowing about the 20 minutes is perfectly fine for the moment.
Alright, we're about to do Alexander. I need to get up and get another beer because I have already drank a second beer and I wish to have a third. Does anyone else want a beer?
I shouldn't have any more beer since I'm the driver.
I'll take a beer. I'll take a beer.
Where are we sitting at with time?
11:20.
That's probably where me and you are gonna end for the night.
Maybe.
that's crazy.
Maybe.
You don't need time
We'll
for
see.
that?
We'll see. There might be a little introduction with him, and then we'll not catfish.
Ziggy's out of control.
Lay a little more
here.
of a tease out there.
This is a pretty big tease.
We'll have a really long session next time. Shit's getting kind of crazy.
You know what? I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I've allowed a little chaos. Why not?
Let's get some beer.
I'll be here for just a second.
As long as I can advocate for y'all's safety, that's all that matters. Anything beyond that, or before that, I think would end me in deep shit.
I'm having fun.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. So, you know that game that me and Apollo were talking about last time?
Mhm.
So, an update released, and they released because they're releasing this idol group set for characters that you can play as. And they're releasing their last idol, right? And I'm like, you know what? I got a 10 pull, so I download the update as soon as it comes, the day it comes out. And as soon as I hop on, I did my 10 pull, and I got the girl on the first rep.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it said that it was like at least 80, like until a guaranteed S rank pull, and even then it's like 50-50 once you get to that guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm gonna know that.
So
Like the hair sticking up and everything.
pretty peak. Pretty peak.
You're gonna be struggling to keep your back from arcing.
You know what I mean? So like,
Half blind?
Your back is gonna be arching a little. You're gonna be like,
Half blind?
this is gonna be crazy.
because I'm half Leon and half Baxi.
Brother, you're what? So you got Daredevil sight. That is.
I'm not talking about my son.
You got echolocation.
The shit that's about to go down. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I thought it couldn't get any crazier what he's doing. You know, is Alexander kind of nuked a third of the palace and is the most wanted man in the inner city. But you know, here, let me give my body the void for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He'll get me out of this painting.
Sure.
Cigarette break
Yeah.
before the end.
This deck I'm building is fucking.
You're about to be up.
Yeah.
We're taking a break. It has been a while since we've heard of the Void. And the Void is very active. We'll be back in like 5. Time out. I understand his reason. Ziggy, you gotta think about this for Ziggy character-wise. He was literally at the point when he played in this place. Like, you know what? If he's saying if he's promising in a pact, in a deal, that he'll get us out of here, he won't harm my comrade. You know what? Sure. I think it's good to take a road trip at least every couple months, even for just a few days.
It's Dan's turn.
Tanya, we gotta do a trip sometime with Paula.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Also, pre-warning. When I was talking to my sister-in-law before coming here, I was like, our DnD session. If I'm given the nuclear option, I might take it. You know. If I'm given a nuclear option,
The nuclear option has been taken.
You gave me a shiny...
You're not by yourself anymore. We have returned. Have we not?
Yes. You gave Ziggy a shiny red button, and he pushed it.
He pushed it, and now fuck shit is going to go down. Definitely next session, because I need to get Dan's big stuff in. And
you're
you've
gonna have
given
to...
me so much here to cook with, I want a week to think about it. Because, honestly, Ziggy, I want to think about what I can do here. And I want to think about how I'm going to do it. You know, I've been waiting for something big to happen with y'all to open things up. Because I know with D&D, I was just going to give y'all downtime till y'all did some fuck shit. And then Dan started fuck shit. And I was like, okay, cool. This is what I was looking for.
I was like,
You
you
have
know
just
what?
given me a gift. I could not have
Well,
hoped
I mean-
for a more generous setup as a DM. Dan, you would be foaming at the mouth at this if you got to play around
I
with
mean,
this, getting to
I
take
get to
over
be
your
God.
players
let's be
for,
honest.
for 20 minutes with an eldritch horror.
Let's be honest. Ziggy was so bored that when he was left behind, he began playing with corpses. Let's think about his mental state. He's playing with corpses. He's like, this is my life now. And then I go and I chill in a luxury place, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't the place for me. Obviously, I deserve to be in luxury places like this. You know,
With the royals.
yeah,
Fuck this painting.
With the
I deserve to be in
royals.
nice places, not shitty places like this fucking dungeon, okay?
With these zombies and this Huff Puff guy and
I'm
this
tired
stupid
of all these
magical world.
goddamn zombies and all these corpses in this goddamn dungeon.
How could this possibly go wrong?
Here, Daddy Void, please take over for a few minutes. You'll take care of us.
Can you tell that things are about to go swimmingly?
Things are about to go so well. Look,
Aren't you
again,
ready to be out
I
of the
could not have
painting?
hoped as a DM for a better setup.
Aren't you ready
That's why I
to
was
be out of the
ready to take a
painting,
week to think
Apollo?
about it properly. 'Cause
Aren't
I'm
you
like,
ready
what
to
can
be
I
out of the
do
painting?
here?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I was like, damn, that's that.
I could change the whole campaign. I could do so much with this.
Listen, hey, not only did I guarantee y'all safety, but I guaranteed y'all safe passage out of the painting. Not the painters. I didn't give a fuck about the painter. Listen, honestly, I didn't care about the painter. I just cared about Gobbo. That's all I really came here for.
Imagine.
I didn't make the agreement with the college people.
Imagine.
I was like, Gobbo? Let me go save him.
Questmaster guest again next week.
Dude, wait, is Questmaster going to try to actually be here next week?
Imagine if he was. I could ask him. Imagine.
Yeah,
just
do
imagine.
ask him, be like, hey, try to join next week. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going to try to come out and bard him. And he's just like, Void. He gets to
Yeah.
meet Void. He's like,
He's
oh,
like, I'm not playing today, actually.
you know what?
Maybe I'll spectate today.
Yeah.
Just see what happens. You know what? I think I might pop in later. I'll let you know, DM.
Oh, yeah, because
when I'm ready to jump in.
You know, I forgot about him. I did not argue for his safety nor his safe passage.
No,
He's gone.
he's gone. Why would you?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, you ready for our bard off? He's like, hello, little dinosaur person.
No, 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 no.
Nom, 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 nom.
Delicioso.
You will be consumed.
Best steak I've had in a while.
You are part of Legion now.
Tastes like candy.
Gosh, I get to
canes
be-
at Christmas.
I get to be evil next week.
As long as it doesn't. Hey, listen. Everyone else can suffer the repercussions, just not my party.
Well, time to go find Parthenax.
But hey, he's not no Parthenax. He might look a little like him, but he's not Parthenax.
Sorry, Pantheos. My
Yeah.
bad.
Pantheon
Pantheos.
at the Sky Temple, the sanctum of Pantheos.
Gnome, how do you feel about Ziggy's decision?
Huh?
I asked
Oh.
Gnome to give their opinion on Ziggy's decision.
Oh, our viewer.
Yes, yes.
It's chaotic.
Hey, I am chaotic natural.
It will usher in a wonderful new wave of this campaign. Yeah, we're gonna need a long session next Tuesday. Give y'all a lot to think about. Poor Gobo and Regolith didn't have a clue.
Party foul.
Just
Yeah, we're ready. We got this, buddy.
I don't have it. I'm sorry,
You had
sir.
plenty of
Lighter.
opportunities.
to just let us know a little bit.
Yeah.
Lighter.
I even said
Like, hey guys, the evil Eldritch Horror is gonna take over my body for 20 minutes.
Hey, there's no reason.
Listen,
for us to
hey,
go out there.
last time I
But he's
mentioned,
not gonna hurt you, that I promise.
to be fair, last time I mentioned it, bad things happened to Ziggy. So Ziggy doesn't really want to mention the fact that he relied on Void for this. All he said was, just go with the flow, okay? Just go with the flow.
Oh, Zach, I do not believe your chatter heard you. You can look.
Zach asked me something. Yes, I asked, how do you feel about Ziggy's position on letting Void take over to get us out of the painting? And I argued for safety of my party and the safe passage of me, Gabo, and Regolith out of this painting so we can try to rejoin Alexander.
There you
Yeah, sorry, I was having a brain fart. I asked Void to get us out. I was like, hey man, safe passage for me and, I mentioned Gabo and he's like, you know what, 10 minutes. And I was like, what about Regolith? 20 minutes. And I was like, you know what? If Regolith and Gabo have safe passage out of this painting, and if Alexander, Gabo, and Regolith are safe from Void, anything that else happens is just fair game, you know. There you go.
Okay. You got the full spill. You got the full shindig. Let me reset it up. Ow, my knees. I'm getting too old, boys.
Use Dan as a reference.
Hitting unk status.
You gotta use Dan as a
How do we want it? Do we want it like
You gotta include Dan.
this?
No, you gotta include Dan.
So no Regolith?
I'm usually
Well,
not in it.
Yeah, Regulus is usually not in it, and Dan is a fan favorite too.
Okay.
I am.
Hit that
I
shit.
would say, yeah.
Oh, cool.
You have you're the one that gets quoted the most. You've gotten quoted 3 times now,
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
thank you.
Thank
you.
I mean, yeah, Ziggy has antics, but Alexander has been quoted.
Alexander.
Yes.
Oh,
Give me a perception. Racing towards the South District, towards the South Plaza where the Arcane University is.
16.
You feel it. Like a sense of dread creeping up on your mind.
Unnatural 20.
Something really bad's about to happen.
I think it is.
As
Because I didn't
you
get
see
anything.
it, it doesn't seem to notice you. But getting into the South District, on the highest building, there is a very small silhouette. Looks like some sort of emu. On top of, is that a Baroth? Riding one of those saber-toothed dragons from before. On top of the highest building in the area overlooking the South District. Doesn't seem to have noticed you though. You notice it with your nat 20. A lot of chaos here too. People mostly inside now. Lots of officers barking at each other. Machines, cyborgs buzzing around. Hair looking great. Brother, the hair. Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Immaculate. Hey, you know what? Everyone here got some fine ass fucking hair, alright? Not every guy has good hair. Everyone here got some fine ass fucking hair.
You know?
I don't know how I feel about that.
It is, wash. It's wash. It was wet, and I didn't have time to dry it, so, I literally got out the shower, and it was 6:30, and I was like, it's time to go.
You see this figure overhead? lots of other guards whizzing through the streets. This one in particular, you get a bad sense of dread from. Could it be another fearsome floor member? Maybe the one that was deployed here to the South District.
I bet it is. Here to guard the magical university.
An Inu on a Baroth. Now that's exciting. And it's not one you like. Those things were scary. It's riding one.
To be fair, you just had to take out the bear off. Take out the mount. Stop the rider for a bit, at least.
Well, the rider doesn't know he's there yet. Dan is currently debating what he wants to do to start this. Another obstacle to the university. Will he link up with you before the void catastrophe?
Energy blade its head off.
You've long rested now, so time zones are similar.
What shall he do?
Well, I mean, if he gets into the painting, he's gonna have to get. I feel like him coming up on us being in the painting would put us at a disadvantage too. We're talking metagame here, realistically. Like, it would put it as a disadvantage because then you're trapped in the painting until we get the painter or some sort of other method out of the painting. So then, like, they just have to stow away the painting into a lockup to keep us all imprisoned for, you know, until we get out of the fucking painting. So,
I
if
want disadvantages right now. I'm gonna take it as long as I can. We don't want him. Like, what if we get out in 10 minutes? Then he has another 10 minutes in the overworld. Like that.
I mean,
He's not gonna give your body back just
is
because you leave.
that really that bad? I think it would assist.
He would free himself if he had enough time. 15
You
minutes,
know,
we got fine.
I don't know if he has enough time to free himself. I don't know. If he has.
That's why I want to take more time in the dungeon. Anyway, continuing on. Let's see. What is his play?
This sheet luggage going on, the phone checking. This is a man thinking about what he wants to do here. In this city on lockdown, red lights going off everywhere now. Buildings glowing red, glowing in and out. Maximum level lockdown in place. Level 5 security threat in play. Maximum lockdown level in place.
It's a pretty good lockdown system.
Wouldn't that?
It depends on the level you cast it at. Yeah, it just choke you out. Of the pain.
I still can't
Just become
believe
regular
it.
pain.
What have y'all done? Like, literally,
So then that would
Eldritch
give
Work
him-
can control my body. GTA level 5 wanted level. Thank you for being somewhat rational, Regolith.
You know, I'm trying to.
You're the rogue, and you're getting in the least trouble here.
I mean, this
Does
time.
that mean a rogue doesn't want to get in trouble?
I'm
Yeah.
going to cast
time.
enlarge reduce on myself to reduce my size to make myself harder to see.
Smart.
And then I'm going to try and sneak my way there.
Give me a stealth roll with advantage, because all the commotion, the sirens, the guards running around, and, you know, how small you are of how high up on a building he is, even if he had superior eyesight.
And would you
Give me a
say I
stealth
have
roll for that.
inspiration from my description of myself?
Yes. Magnificent, sir.
Like when we were doing the intros. And
I
stuff.
can't wait for your at least teaser description.
Yeah. Don't worry, we gotta do at least a teaser description before we go to. Don't worry.
Because I figure
I have to leave you guys. at
as
the
soon
pace.
as Alexander hits the hallway, boom.
I got a 9.
With advantage.
With advantage.
I did.
Below
Sometimes
average.
they're not in your favor.
The dice tell the story. You trying to go on? You're so focused on avoiding the attention
I hit
of
my
this guy
ear
up
big,
on the
dude.
building.
You
nudge
into
into a building
hit my
close to
industrial
you
bar. I was like,
and make a crack.
damn.
As some of the guards on the street yell,
My coach was like,
"Oh, what was that?"
The other day,
"It came
I
from
was
up
like,
there. The
"Fuck,
building's
you're gonna have
cracked.
an industrial
It's really
bar."
small. What do? We should take shots at it." As they line up their guns. Give me a dexterity saving throw. See if you avoid this gunfire.
Still got this. Still got this. I
The wyvern rider does not seem to know that you are here, but the soldiers do. And if enough commotion is caused.
Oh, once Void steps out of the painting, there will be enough motion caused.
You already know. You're just feeding into the evil
I got a
side.
6. So I'm taking this broadside and hopefully I can shield this too. So they're definitely shooting at me here.
A few attack rolls.
Let me know if you get 20 or up.
Hey guys, I mean, at least I gave Gobbo and Regolith Bardic Inspiration.
4 shots at you, they all miss.
Okay.
You're such a small target, and they're like, so hurriedly shooting at you. These little laser rifles, Star Wars noise. Pew, 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 pew. All missing, whizzing past.
Star Wars.
Prepare another round!
1 second.
Stormtroopers have no idea.
I like the fearsome four!
Before
You hear
they
them
speak,
shout.
I'm gonna cast Magnify Gravity at
Before
3rd level
these-
on them.
And what do they have to do in response? What kind of save?
The gravity in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point you can see within range increases for a moment. Each creature in the sphere on the turn when you cast the spell must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed
Fail.
save, the creature takes 2d8
Pass.
force damage,
Fail.
and their speed is halved until the end of its next turn.
3 fails and a pass.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and suffers no reduction to its speed. Until the start of your turn, any object that isn't being worn or carried in the sphere requires a successful strength
Okay.
check, blah blah. When you cast this
3
spell,
of them are basically going to be temporarily incapacitated, while 1 of them is going to tank it but hit the damage. Half of it.
Yeah. When you
Do you wanna
cast
roll
this
that?
spell at a slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for each spell slot, or for each level above 1st. Since I'm casting it as a 3rd level spell, that'll be 4d8 force damage.
Cool. And it'll be halved for 1 of them.
And then my spell attack bonus.
Where you get one of the previous 4? Probably.
That's the wrong dice.
The immediate, we gotta tell them.
Five.
It's the immediate.
That's, I mean, if
11.
I was a soldier, that's exactly what I would be
Yeah,
doing.
you got a threat level 5 guy on the list.
I'm okay.
19 damage.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah, I'm just a foot guy,
Yeah.
foot soldier.
Yeah.
Just on the ground, front lines.
I didn't
doing
even
my
want to
best.
shoot the first time. I'm like,
No.
Eh,
do I
they can deal with it.
want to engage
You're
with
probably dealing with
Transformer?
a being that's doing like 10th and 11th level magic here.
You got this. Don't worry about it.
19 damage.
And then the half would be 10.
What if I upcast it?
And then it's also gonna temporarily, basically immobilize 3.
Yeah, it's gonna have their movement speeds.
3 of them fall to their knees. As one stands upright, trying to hold his rifle up at you, but struggling.
And then I'm gonna bolt to the fucking academy.
The one holding his rifle is gonna make a shot.
She didn't stop the one.
He'll have disadvantage.
I'm trying to get the fuck away from
He'll have
you.
disadvantage because of the chaos.
I'm not
And
killing
it's
him.
going to be another missed shot. Phew! Right past. Damn it! You hear as you fly away.
Hashtag fireball. No. Oh boy, I'm just gonna keep booking it to the palace. I'm gonna start zigzagging down streets like that, like That
You're
so that they turn to
zigzagging, and
follow
before
me.
you know it, you've reached the South Plaza. You see these stone. Well, I guess some are stone. Some stone. Some of this silver stalls, little tents set up, a little almost market district with a big university-looking building towards the center of it all. Grand, magnificent towers and spirals jolting out of it. Beautiful architecture as you've ever seen. This has to be one of the oldest buildings here. You know right away it's it.
Yeah, and I know where the painting is too because my thopter went inside it. So I'm gonna start making my way towards the painting. I have an advantage
How far
inside
is
the
this
hallways.
thopter?
As
Towards
you
us.
start making your way towards the entrance, you hear a flapping.
Can I throw?
Oh, never mind. You hear a flapping overhead. You look behind you. You see the guy, the little emu in the bear office on the move. But he flies right past the university. I rolled and he rolled a 5. Not spotting you at all, flying completely past. As you make your way in, narrowly avoiding another member of the fearsome four. Into the hallways of the now abandoned university. With its architecture and the cobblestone feel inside, it's almost a little haunting being in here now, without anyone else in it.
Because everyone's gone home because of me. I have an advantage inside of buildings. Hallways are narrow. Do I really have to aim when you shoot?
Zooming through the hallways, already knowing the way. No danger. Going up the staircase, into the painting room. Beautiful paintings all on the walls around here. Glowing gem lights illuminating the room. And a haunted castle in the center. You jumping in?
No. Grabbing the painting, taking it off the wall. See ya, suckers.
Okay. Well, it's not on the wall. It's on like a paint stand in front of a stool. Okay.
I'm taking it.
You flying away?
Mm-hmm. We're getting the fuck out of here.
You flying out, starting with the painting. Meanwhile, inside the painting.
Oh shit.
Here's a little teaser for next week.
This is what I want to do.
We don't get his theme song yet?
Hashtag yoink.
Well, yeah, let's get a Void Battle theme song.
Battle.
No, not battle. Just his theme song. His theme song.
Had a few songs.
But what would be the mood of what's about to happen?
Oh, I already know this. And you guys should already know this.
Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Would you hit that light for just a second, Dan? Thank you. As Ziggy makes his final statement and steps through, you and Gobo staring at all, as his flesh starts contorting and bursting outward, turning completely black. As the flesh kind of like explodes and expands before coming back into a slick, shiny black figure. Humanoid in its shape completely. A black bald head, no ears, no features on its face. Tendrils growing and going crazy out of the back. At least 20 of them whipping and going in different directions. Before they all calm down. A smile slowly starting to appear on its face. One very long and sinister smile. It feels so good to be back. Oh, bravo. Right on it.
Pull my thumb
It's so good to see you in person.
from the doorway. And I'm gonna close the door. Fortunately, that's my spell, so.
You went inside?
Well, we're still standing inside. He just barged in front of us. Yeah, to the outside, so I'm just gonna close the door.
You tried to close the door. You feel a thud. 3, no. Another 4, no. Another 5. Until at least 10 tendrils. The force more than you can handle. As the door is thrust open. Now that's so rude. I have to get you two out of here.
Yeah.
Tendrils wrapping around both of you. That is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Fucking exciting session.
So you said 12. It's
Gabo and Regulus have entered a hentai. Yay!
Oh, no, don't say it like that.
You guys are about to go from one war zone to another war zone.
I was like thinking about it like Alexander grabs it.
You don't even know you
Hold
have
up.
the painting. You don't
You're
even know it's about to come out of
You're
there.
literally like holding the nuclear. You're holding the demon core right now.
Yeah.
In your armor. You're just.
I
You don't know how bad it's got. You
I
just...
couldn't metagame it either. It's just like Alexander would just. He's like, I gotta get the
Well,
fuck out of here.
That's why I asked, how far has this Thopter gotten through the? Because I mean, he does.
The alarm's going off, but it's been through the main castle. You guys were
It does have
underground.
to explore it all on its own. Like if we were to explore it,
the room we're about to go to is pretty close to the entrance.
We're like what 3 floors down?
No, dude, we're about to go in the
Or
teleporter.
2
We're
floors?
1 floor down. We're about to go in the teleporter.
Right,
Which is
Dan,
1 floor
are you
above
going
us,
to
and
stay,
then
or are you going
But
to
he
leave?
said that the
I think I'll stay
teleporter
for
got
a
you
game
to
or
the
two.
second floor.
Hey, okay.
to the floor
Then
above
we
us,
shall
the main
see
floor.
these
We were
two
just
off.
on the main
What a
floor.
wonderful session.
DM, did you say that the teleporter teleported him to that second floor?
It teleported him to the main room. There was a balcony area, so there was
Okay.
a second floor, but it had the spiral staircases.
Mhm.
That was wow. Next week gonna be a long session. It's gonna be insane. The amount of stuff that's. I think we're gonna have the most monumental session we've had yet next week. The payoff.
And also next session, session 20.
some of the most crazy stuff I've wanted to do all campaign is about to happen.
I think the next
session
session-
20. How fitting.
Should be the end of season 1. We should start season 2 on. After that, we'll go back to 1.
Yeah.
Season 2, episode 1.
I did say you guys would get, 5, 6, 7 wonderful, relaxing sessions here before chaos kicked off.
It's getting spicy.
We had some relaxing stuff, and you went to a little mini thing.
Although,
and,
I said it
happened a
off.
little faster than I thought it would, but Dan kickstarted a chain event and the butterfly effect, which is now kicked off with
Another
a
chain
20-minute spell of void.
I can't, which is another chain event, and I can't wait. I can't wait for both the catastrophes to meet one another.
It's gonna be a problem.
Because like the Inus like thought they were already fucked because of what Alexander did,
This
but
might
now
be
they're
like,
like triple fucked.
What's the word? This might be like campaign ending.
It's gonna be world changing for sure. You guys might be able to survive it,
That's true.
depending on what y'all do. What a session though. Ended just in time for you. Got good role play from both sides. Was not expecting the deal with Void, but
Zach.
I'll take it.
I keep forgetting you have long hair. Lol. Dan,
I-
new haircut.
I feel
Yeah.
such a
Yeah,
a
he
fresh
cut it
wave
himself.
of inspiration. Like I feel like
Bad
I
idea,
took
but
up
it
so
doesn't
much.
seem like there were
Between
other
both
options.
parties.
No.
He's got the fearsome four
Four for
hunting
me.
him.
No,
About
he
to be
was.
hunting us once we
She
get
was. they were talking about
with him.
with my void decision. Bad idea, but it doesn't seem like there were other options.
I mean, there were definitely other options, but
Find the painter for one.
I mean,
Not other options. This was like
then let him
anyways.
boy take over for 20 minutes.
that option was like way over there.
hope you guys
Like,
join
hey,
us.
just snatch shit like
Yeah,
I'll take it,
I hope you
sure.
guys join us for next session. Well,
Next
whoever's
Tuesday,
here.
fuck shit's gonna happen.
Next Tuesday.
I'm off, and if everyone
I don't
can be
know.
here at
I haven't been
7-ish,
paying
I'm gonna start
attention.
at 7-ish.
Just know fuck shit's gonna happen next Tuesday. So stay tuned for next Tuesday. Peace out, guys.